What's up, everybody? We got another episode of No Draws.
Come on.
We got a special guest today. Let them know who you are, bro.
KStriggs, entertainer extraordinaire, eighth wonder of the world. Hey, how you doing, America? I do got on draws. I do have them on, even though we are on a No Draws podcast. Yeah. But, you know, so.
I'm glad you put draws on
Yes,
today.
yes, because there was a time I was just doing denim to ass, man. It was a wild.
You're crazy.
It was a wild. No, you good. It was a wild time. And, you know, I'm glad I've been delivered. Yeah, you know how like sometimes you go through your own like, you know, maybe if I do this, this will work. No. And it's just like, you know what?
First of all, denim to ass is crazy.
Insane. Looking back on it, it's insane.
Why did you do denim to ass and how old? Was you grown doing this?
I was definitely of an age where I knew better. I would say that. So it wasn't like, oh, no, I was a kid. No, I knew I shouldn't have been doing
this. This was like 2 years ago.
This was definitely like very near future. This is probably that, you know what, it's the pandemic. You know what?
Oh, you was pandemic.
I was like, you know what, let's do something different. Because since the world going to end.
Get your life together, bro.
That's what they said, the world ends. So I said, you know what, why not do denim to ass, man?
I'm here for denim to ass. If you want to live like that, go right ahead. But I can't do it.
It was a time, though.
I can't. You was just straight denim to ass. You wasn't chafing nothing?
No, because I was in literally, I stopped buying drawers. I was like, you know what? My brother was like,
you went caveman.
Bro, my brother was like, yo, bro, you really ain't wearing drawers. I was just like, nah. He was just like, oh, okay.
That's crazy.
And then he walked away with like, nah, they was right about him. You know what I'm saying? That like that look. I was like, come on.
He was embarrassed that you said that.
Yeah, and he was the only one that knew though. You know what I'm saying? But he was embarrassed because he's like, this might get out and the family might hear this. And
we out here just in these streets raw dog and denim.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that's what we doing, man.
Why are you doing? You know what? I get sweatpants, but like, bro, that's a different level of commitment to go straight denim to dick.
But it lets you know I'm willing to commit. You got to be willing to go there, bro.
I commend you doing that because if that's one aspect of your life, that means the other aspects of your life you committing.
And I'm gonna give you a shout out, ladies. Understand this: if your man don't got holes in his underwear, that's a nigga that's not loyal to the cause.
Yeah, because we do be having some draws that be old and
had them since 7th, 8th grade. And you be like, I ain't throwing them away. They still.
I'm trying to think how many relationships. I got like at least 5 pair of draws that's been through like 4 relationships.
And here's the thing. We know how to wash them, clean them. Hey, you know what? We gonna be better for the next one.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know about hoes though. I ain't gonna do no hoes.
You
was just wearing holy draws around.
Man, I'm talking about I had a kilt. I was Irish or Scottish, wherever they wear kilts at.
Like it snapped at the bottom and just was unsnapped.
It was air. It was a pull up to the scene.
Why you living like this, bro?
Man, let me tell you something. When you grow up in a single mother's household and you trying to find your way in as a male, you just do stuff that don't make sense to the average person. But you know what? It makes sense to me.
This nigga out here just with the draws blowing in the breeze.
I'm talking about.
I know. You messed around, zipped your drawers up into your zipper.
Look now, over here, look, I got a pamper on. I got a onesie. I got a
snap
pin,
at the bottom.
Snap dashiki.
What is wrong with you, man? Oh man, this is already crazy. Already. Give me 30 seconds.
Look, denim the ass and no drawers, literally.
Off the rip, man. So how old are you? Shit, I'm about to turn 10 tomorrow. I just thought about that. And comment. What year you in?
I am 2019 November, so that's 5 years and 2 months, maybe.
Oh yeah, you just hit the.
No, 4 years and a couple months, because 5 years would be. No, this actually I lied. This would be 5 years and 2 months, because this year November it'll be 6. Yeah, so
you're a 5-year-old. That's
I'm
crazy.
I'm a 5-year-old.
I remember that's when I found out I was really funny. Like when you really believe in you know you funny.
Hey, I'm gonna put this joke together I'm gonna put this premise down. Now I'm gonna put this tag, and that's like, oh, I can do this.
Yeah, you really realize like you don't believe it, but you believe it. Yeah, because that's when you're around 4, 5, if you really do this for real, your life start crumbling a little bit, like your professional life.
Man, and shout out to everybody that walked away from corporate America that is in the arts.
Bro, they don't understand. They don't understand. You are in front of a camera, a phone,
listen here,
editing.
And listen here, you guys have your 9 to 5 to fall back on. We have to fall back on
hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams and consistency and discipline.
Bro.
Consistency and discipline.
It don't even be about being funny. It's just about if you can be in front of us every day, all day.
If I open up my phone and if I can see you, I like you.
Yeah.
If I can, at any point in time, if I can open up my phone and I can see you, I like you. So and guess what? I'm going to keep liking you. Next thing you know, I'm a fan. Now I want to come support you in person.
Yep.
And next thing you know, I want to come and shop with you. So it's a consistent build.
I'm over here paranoid. I'm looking to see if I had the hard drive plugged up. All right, straight.
Bro, let me tell you something. When you and I hope this makes the cut because let me tell you something. When you are a person who I do small editing, not to his extent, but when you do editing and fixtures and everything, you are the most paranoid person because one thing
could go wrong
can knock off this entire great episode of this podcast. So
and now we all mad.
We all like, damn, we ain't gonna drop it. No, the lens cap was on. The lens cap. What the fuck?
I've never done that before.
The lens cap, that's basic. What the fuck?
Bro, I had Marvin Hunter in here.
Yeah. Shout out
3 weeks ago, yeah. And bro, we was recording and then it just did. You know how we did it last time we recorded and it just was black?
Yeah.
Did the same thing, bro.
What was wrong with it though?
Sometimes hard drives do whatever they want to.
And that's why AI ain't always good.
And it's like people don't understand that, but it should work. Like, bro, in theory, all this should work flawlessly, but sometimes it don't. A lot of times it don't actually.
Let me tell you something. I watched iRobot years ago. That's why I said, hey, I don't know if we ready for this robot thing.
I think we are. I think we behind. I feel like the government and aliens is rationing out technology so we don't destroy ourselves as fast.
Yeah.
They give you the internet in the early 2000s.
Yeah. They're like, we're going to give them a dose. And then when they become like adults, we're going to really...
Yeah.
And we're going to be like, we remember this? Yeah. Remember that came out with Google and MapQuest? Y'all remember that? Yep. Years ago, now you got...
Waze telling you where the police at.
Waze, shout out to Waze.
I don't get pulled over at all.
Red light, you better slow down.
Man, who you have on your voice is Waze.
I got to Jamaican. Last thing, I go Jamaican route. He was like, red light, you better slow down. I was like, I like the Jamaican one, I ain't gonna lie. I do.
I be riding with Ronnie crazy ass. He be like, put the Indian man on. He be like, hazard, recording
And shout out to all the Indians, the people that, they live over there, but they work over here on them call services.
Which is crazy.
Shout out to y'all.
Man, hey, y'all need to answer my Facebook request.
Dog, first of all, answer the Facebook request. We want to know what your work environment look like.
Man, I just need y'all to fix my account, man. It's so hard to get your account
and stop trying to get to know me on a personal level. Hey, how are you doing today? Hey, listen here, bro.
Don't give a fuck.
My card is in the negative, man. I ain't got the time to tell you how I'm feeling today. Nigga, I'm feeling bad right now.
Why is my Instagram and Facebook not monetized? Man, what's wrong? Fix it.
Damn, I'm over here posting content 5 times a day, and this shit over here doing this. God,
it'd be like, you might have did $2,011.
11.
You'd be like, what's going on?
I just saw my first check on Meta. That thing said, for the past 4 months, you've accumulated $4.52. I said, hell yeah.
Bro, that was the highest check you ever got?
No, the highest I think was like $9.11. Because it literally just started popping up.
Okay,
like after I did, so it just like
so they realized you was doing it.
Yeah, so I'm up.
Oh, bro.
I'm up.
They kicked me off last July, and I was making like $1,500.
Why did they kick you off?
Something a post and it would be like it's flagged and you'd be like, what's flagged? You appeal it, but it still had your account in like suspension.
See, so what I started doing, so in my things, and it's harder on the edit side, on the post side, right? When I do my stand up, like if I'm posting my stand up clips, it sucks, but
gotta bleep the words
out. And sometimes I don't do captions, so I have to go and like CapCut and really find the. And then bleep,
turn the volume
down. 1 second of, you know what I'm saying? So
it's so stupid, bro.
But luckily they've gave me all my appeals back. Like, so I haven't had
you
know what I'm saying?
I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all need to get it together because I was I was counting on them little 15. Sometimes it'd be 800.
And that's monthly or like how does it?
That was monthly.
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, and I was straight with it. So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and start an OnlyFans. Where do people start OnlyFans
well, who want to see weird body parts? What's up? Where y'all at?
Weird body parts.
Look, like I just put my elbow. I just want to put an elbow on
Ain't nobody finna buy no nigga elbows.
You'll be surprised. This fetish is out here, man.
You gonna have a bunch of gay dudes in your DM.
Ooh, show me right, let me see the weenus. No Vaseline. I want an ashy weenus.
I want dry rub weenus.
I want fresh off the grill weenus.
Oh my God, I'm trying to see it.
It's just something about the crust. I just
$50. Look, yes, friend.
You be like, oh, this what you want to see? Oh, this?
You gonna have niggas trying to show up to your show trying to ask for your weenus.
Weenus man. Hey, nigga, that's nigga, that's subscribers are quiet.
Be the weenus man.
Subscribers need to be quiet. Y'all come to the show talking loud.
So you've been doing comedy 5 years.
5 years, yeah.
So you probably did you switch over to almost full time? Damn near. Almost there.
I do content for companies, right? So it's not like I'm just strictly
UGC.
Bingo. Shout out to UGC, user generated content. It's a whole nother world out there. So I still do. So I've switched over to more so content, not full time, but like 3/4. you know what I'm saying? But because I still teach and do lift every now and again, got to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta do something.
Look, so and I've never been good at the dope game. I'm a too joyous of a person.
You actually could probably do really well out here, bro.
You know what?
It's not that hard because we comedians, we around people all the time.
Yeah, that is true. But me, I just, you know what? I'm not saying I could. I just know I am not built for anything that could take away my freedom.
You're not built for that.
I am not built for anything that could take away my freedom.
I feel you, bro. Because I had to stop during the pandemic. I started and stopped during the pandemic.
Look, that pandemic, that tells you a lot about what you're willing to do for what you need. Shout out to the pandemic. Man, you know what I'm saying? Look, for everybody who came up, everybody who found out who they really want to be.
Man, the drug dealers made so much money in the pandemic. I know it was like they was wearing clothes that ain't matched, but the whole outfit was 10 bands.
Bro, let me tell you something. Shout out to all the niggas that strategically buy small shirts with big ass belts. I don't understand. Like, we know. Listen here,
we're living in a time right now that I just like. It don't matter what you wear.
It really don't. Like,
it don't matter
because you can get the same thing at the West End Mall with just a lighter print. Okay, just a lighter print. I'm a lookalike nigga. Okay, these look like Ray-Bans, but guess what? They out though. $14. $14.
You could go buy that Ray-Ban.
And melt it right there. Y'all go see a Ray-Ban.
Ain't nobody gonna tell no woman has ever not given me no coochie.
Why is your Ray-Ban sign all the way to the right?
Yeah.
Well, are we fucking?
Yeah, we are. What does that have to do?
What does that have to do with anything?
Insertion. What are we doing, man?
I said I'm up.
What are we talking about? I ain't never seen that. I ain't never seen a woman be mad at your car. Because at my brokest, I was out here hitting doctors and lawyers and all that.
Let me tell you something.
What are we talking about?
Let me tell you something. I was in a point where I'm in a point right now. Hey man, you got to like who you like who like you.
Like who like you.
Let me tell you something. And men, we struggle with this. Well, we are women too.
I feel like women struggle way more than men.
We do, but I think it's the ego of the man that we like. Oh, I gotta go after. I gotta get, because she the bad one.
I would never go after that.
Here's the thing. I've done that a couple times, and guess what?
It's not worth it.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That attractive 7 over there, or 8, 9, or 10, that attractive 7 through 10 over there cannot equate for what that 5 can do at 3 a.m. I promise you. Look, that 5 at 3 a.m.,
with the body?
Man, let me tell you
and
something.
Good sunny disposition?
Man, let me tell you something. It is a sight and it is a great feeling.
That's why you got fellas always tell my homeboys just like, get you a 7. That's all you need.
A 7? I'm not.
A 7?
A 7 is a great. But
you right
that's
there.
That's passing in school.
Like,
that's like, hey, when if you play sports and you see that 7D, you be like, yeah, I'm good.
I'm straight.
I'm cool.
I ain't doing nothing above or below, but that 70 is
that
where
70
I'm at right
is.
now.
I ain't got to go to the counselor, coach. I'm good. Teacher, I'm good.
I be telling people, I be telling my homeboys, they be like, bro, man, it gotta be hard being in entertainment, all these hoes. I'm like, it is very easy.
It is very easy.
It is very
like,
easy.
And there are some attractive people in entertainment on the female side. There's attractive.
I do not talk to them.
Let me tell you something. I'm telling you this on camera. I've got 2 things. There's a statistic that's going on, and it's an active hypothesis of mine. I'm doing active research. 7 out of 10 comedians are considered ugly. If you blindly just grab 10 comedians, 70% of them will be hideous.
Especially for men.
Especially for men, okay? Now, here's the thing. With that being said, on the women's side, there's a lot of attractive women in comedy, right? Okay. But, or, you know, and that's subjective. I like that. And I let everybody have their flowers. Yeah, I let everybody get their flowers. But here's the thing. To me personally, all comedians are ugly, even if you are attractive.
Yeah.
You're ugly to me. Number one, we work together.
Facts.
Number two, you talk just as much as me. Number three, I see you too much.
Yeah.
I like to hit you, knock you off, and drive 3 hours back home. I don't want to do this and see you at every open mic. What?
I don't know how people be doing
Bro,
that.
and if you can do it and make it work, more power.
But it's not gonna work. I've seen so many people do it and it's failed miserably every time.
Hey, if you can find it and it works,
I guess so, man.
It's just I don't see it in my future. I don't see it in my future.
I need a woman that got a good, nice job that's stable. She worked for a Fortune 500 company, and she just be like, I'm the one she like, and her heart of hearts. I'm the one. You go to her house and everybody, oh my God, you brought him home. I can't believe you got a nigga.
Listen here, I want you to, and when I get married, I want you to see my ring, but never see my wife.
Facts.
She there. She's there.
She cooking.
But let me tell you something. You ever notice when I come out, I don't never eat out with y'all? Because she cooking at the house.
Facts. It's food at the house.
She cooking at the house. One of my boy, you know Shrimp. He's like, let me tell you something. I don't eat like y'all peasants. He said, my baby at the house cooking. And I was just like, you don't eat out.
He don't?
I was like, you don't eat out. I've never seen. He's like, yeah, because my baby cooking real food.
Yeah,
I was just like, I'm jealous. I said, but congratulations.
Yeah, shouts out to Shrimp and the new baby, man.
Oh, yeah, he got two. Well, one here and one
in again.
One en route. One is en route.
That boy be out here, boy. I be.
Hey, but as long as you got something solid, if you got something solid, I'm not, man, because we want to leave that legacy. We want to leave that legacy.
Definitely want. If it wasn't for Plan Bs and poverty, I'd about have like 6 kids.
I went to Walgreens. I said, "Hey man, where y'all Plan Bs at?" He was like, "Plan they fucked you up, huh?" I said, "I was like, man, what the fuck are the pills at, man? God damn!"
You gonna say Plan A?
Yeah, I was like, "Nigga, what the fuck, man?"
Man, I ain't bought one in a minute, which means I'm maturing in life. I used to,
I was a recent person.
You just did one this year, 2025 already?
Yeah.
We still in, we in February now. You gotta learn big discipline, man. Fellas, don't listen to him.
Hey, don't listen. I'm not
using Plan. You know, I can't talk because I would use Plan B. I be telling girls, I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it in. And I be like, look. I don't feel like sparing $50.
Man, let me tell you something. There was a point where it was a little over 50. When I years ago,
it's more
it was
now. I'm sure.
Actually, I went to this one store and it was like $49.99.
That's $50 after tax.
But hey, give me that 1 cent. No, actually, and it came up to $49.99.
Did he get all the baby out?
Yeah, for my finances, I hope it did.
Because some days,
you left that toe in there. You gotta get that toe out of there.
The baby feet in there.
Hey, can you get the rest of the baby out of there?
Feet is in the uterus.
He's like, the baby gone, but his third and fourth toe is still in there. Can y'all not go and take a little corner and get up out of there?
The cheap Plan Bs. Look. So did you start comedy here in Atlanta, or you started?
So I did a show in school, West Virginia State. Shout out Yellow Jackets. I did a show at school, showcase. I'm like, let me get on stage to see how I feel. And then when I did it, it wasn't a show. It ended up being a production. And everybody was like, bro, that shit was lit, bro. You gotta. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm moving to Atlanta. I said, let's start it. So I did that one show, graduated the next couple of days. And then came down and stepped on stage at Laughing Skull 2019 November.
You went straight to
good land. And guess what? My first room was Laughing Skull. My second room, shout out Erica Duchess, was the Joe. It's hot and cold. It is Joe's Bar and Grill on the East Side in 2019, going into the 2020 era. Okay. I went to that room, and I never forget this because it was a night where I met Raheem. Yeah. He was there coming from Tennessee driving, and then Chris Set It Off Jones, the Keys, they was all there, right? And I go there and brought my family to Laughing Skull. So I'm like, I'm doing. You laughing? Oh, I'm good. I go to Joe's Bar and Grill.
Jesus Christ.
Let me tell you something. I walk in there. you know what type of building it is when they got 2 different floors on the same surface. It's just they got this color tile, little carpet over here, peeled carpet that used to be over there. So it's just we making it happen, but it's a hood spot. It ain't this is what we do.
Facts.
We doing comedy, and this is gonna be my little story, but. I'm up there doing my little thing, and when I say little thing, it was emphasis on little thing. And black people they look at you loud. Black people do one of these and be like,
oh, especially women. Oh, women is the worst.
They look at you loud, and I said a joke. I said something about one of the dudes that looked like Trinidad James. He did look like him, but I used him to help catapult my comedy.
You gotta do something.
Man, that lady said she had a chicken. It was a hot wing. I'll never forget it. She had a hot wing, light-skinned, heavy-set lady in the back. And she took that wing, and she was like, oh, my God, will somebody come get this nigga? I was like,
ooh, your feelings is hurt.
I said, oh, thank you, good night. I walked, and Chris said it off Jones. Oh, and he did the most Chris said it off Jones thing. He said, I walked down. He said, hey, man, don't stop. You funny. Keep doing your thing. Boom. Now, as I learned Chris said it all Jones, everybody was just like, nah, he said that. But when you left, Chris was like, oh, that nigga ain't shit. He only...
like, boy, hey, man. He the
shout out Chris said it all Jones.
He might be top 3 worst person to bomb in front of.
He like, boy, you wasn't shit, boy.
Everybody keep saying K-Dub. But to my knowledge, Chris is probably the worst.
I've just seen the banter that he gives off stage. I could see it. And I believe when it was like, when you left, he was talking a whole bunch of shit about it. I was like, I'm not even mad at it.
You wasn't here for when Relapse was open.
I caught the tail end of
that. Tail end of it. We used to have shows. Shouts out to
Relapse.
Make Me Laugh Media. Kedar used to have it jumping in there, but he used to have it packed.
Okay. I ran into him.
One time somebody was bombing up there, and you know how the ceiling was low? And you
could touch the ceiling.
He was like, y'all in here bombing? And he swung from the ceiling.
You talking about Kedar?
No.
Or Chris? Oh, my God.
He's like, y'all niggas in here bombing. This nigga swung from the ceiling. And he's like, y'all niggas in here bombing.
He a physical comedian when you don't want no physical comedian when they bomb.
He top one. Baldhead Phillips.
I've seen him actively do that.
Woo.
And Cats, and it's funny, OGs, but that's hilarious. I've seen him do that.
If you bombing from the Baldhead, it's like, man.
Hey, let me tell you, it's all in good fun though. Like, people, this is comedy.
Don't take
it personally.
But you do when them first couple.
We
taking it serious. You're like, I'm doing this shit. I'm living my dream.
I'm grinding out here. I go to work, get off, and come do comedy.
Be having your work badge on.
You forgot.
That's how I knew when I was first new. And everybody, you knew you got your work shirt on.
You smell like clock out, nigga. Go home and change the shower, nigga. Get relaxed. Go smoke a blunt. Relax, nigga.
You got your day wear on,
right, nigga. You still got a clipboard in your back pocket, nigga.
That's how them first couple years when you just running around the city, you be like, I gotta do everything, bro.
Every mic, every room, your face has to be there.
I done hit some mics. You be like, why am I here right now? Dugans, if you ever hit a Dugans, bro, the rap battles used to be the worst. You'd be in the middle. It'd be we finna have comedy, we finna have rap battle. It'd be a whole bunch of niggas ready to rap, but then you throwing comedy in between. The TVs. First of all, this is how you know it's Dugans, and it's not gonna go well for you. It's gonna be a bunch of TVs, but y'all got the ass on them.
Okay.
Like on the walls, just like, we shouldn't be here.
Gotta love it.
Shouldn't be here. They're not gonna care about it.
Let me tell you something. You can, for the people who are just, and I'm still in the position of just doing comedy myself. You can always tell the type of comedy that is wanted based on the ambiance of the place you're doing comedy in. Like.
Yeah.
When I walk into I walked into this restaurant with another bar and grill, and I saw that they had jerseys on the wall, but normal people had like Ray Lewis, Lawrence Taylor, Mike Vick. These niggas had an assortment of FUBU jerseys in glass. Ratchet. And I said, I ain't doing no setup in here.
Yeah, you might as well scratch everything you thought.
I said, I ain't doing no. These people don't want to hear no set.
You might throw some.
You might throw some jokes in there, but I'm coming in here roasted. I said, this is what y'all want to hear, and I'm like, people read the rule. And guess what? And the person that came in and did, they said horrible. They did horrible.
Because they don't be knowing that.
Read the room. Look at the environment. The environment will let you know. Look at the security. Yes. Does the security get up and pat you down, or does he sit down in that chair and be like, yeah, turn around?
Yeah,
like, hey man,
you down, you got to roast.
Yeah, like come on, man. So look at the environment, because that'll help you a lot in
patting you down is the realest shit ever. That's how you know it's gonna be like, oh, here we go.
Okay, all
right. Come with my Baptist church spirit.
You're like, damn, all right, Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, man, 5 years doing this kind of thing, seeing a lot, learning a lot.
Man, 5 years, bro. That was when I was trying to. I don't even remember it seemed like it was so long ago for 5 years. But I'm like, damn, I think I was still working a job. I was still at Tyler Perry Studios a year.
TPS.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to. I refer to that as it's the good plantation, but it's because people I know that work there.
They be working.
You work. You working. And I said they produce stuff, but I said, boy, y'all Tyler Perry, you gonna work
15 hours a day.
And look, that's on a nice day.
Yeah, that is on the easy day. Thank God I was working in production accounting, which means I worked roughly banker's hours.
Oh, you nine. Look, I am a 9 to 5er. I am a 9 to.
They was going 12 hours. They be like, get there at 9. You gonna be done at like 10, 11.
Ooh,
12.
my God.
Then you gotta do it the next day again.
Come and do, and then you did a 5-on-2-0?
Nah,
you did
I've done one where we've done like 15 days straight.
No, man.
Like I've literally done like a month straight of just, I gotta be at the studio because all this stuff is happening.
Taking naps at the studio.
Bro, I took naps all the time. I used to be in the gym, knocked out. That's how I became cool. Two a days at
TPS studio.
Yeah, I'd be up there at 6 a.m. Shouts out to Patrick. He was one of the producers. It would be me and the producer in there lifting weights. I'm watching him mess up his form. He about to die. I had to run over to the...
Hey, patch.
Yeah,
breathe, bro. Breathe. You about to pass out. It's a vessel right there, nigga. You about to pass out.
You ever see somebody do bench press by themselves and trying to max out? Like, nigga, there's nobody in here but us, and it's 6 a.m.
I literally had 225 on the bench the other day. Now, I did it, but I was just like, as I was lifting, I'm like, I should probably get somebody.
Yeah,
I'm like, I should
have died.
I should probably. And luckily, I got it up, but I'm like, next time I'll probably get somebody. I was like, I'll get somebody next time. Yeah. That's it, nigga.
Well, shouts out to everybody that work in production and live this crazy life in entertainment, because it's crazy, bro.
It's a crazy fun life.
It's to other people, like, it's stressful, sort of, kind of to us, but to
it's
them,
so exhilarating. It's, oh my God, you're this.
You're around celebrities.
God, you saw T.I. at Gas, insane.
Oh, that's the one that gets on my nerves.
I'll never forget. I did just a pan, and he was walking in. As I was doing the pan, I was like, oh, okay, go T.I. And after a while, when you see T.I., I was like, okay, it's T.I.
You're in Atlanta, you be like,
okay, cool, right? Him and his entourage come in. My story was like, oh my God, did you ask him for your autograph? This T.I. I'm like, let me tell you something. Hey, man, I'm trying to get these 5 minutes. Fuck what y'all got going on, okay?
It's a celebrity, bro. Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's man. I was talking to an OG the other day. He's like, bro, it really should be a school. You should definitely have a therapist when you're doing some sort of like entertainment and you go from like real life, and like there's a disconnect there. Like, it's nobody. You could be famous as hell but broke, but nobody could know you and you be rich.
Yeah.
And I'm here for nobody knowing me and rich. I'm cool with, like, if a nigga need me to write up a 5-minute set, what?
Listen here, let me tell you something.
Good, fry it up, sir.
The ghost writers and ghost producers of comedy and entertainment. Shout out to y'all, because this.
Shouts out to
right here. Hey, real talk, because like I was literally on TikTok, and I was looking at the SNL. Just like auditions from Kenan Thompson. He did his audition years ago, and a couple of these other actresses, and Lauren Michaels, I think is the creator or guy behind SNL, and I'm like, you know him, but you don't know him.
What he look like?
Then when you see him, because I'm a guy I watch plenty of comedies, so I was just like, oh, he looked familiar. I didn't know he was the mastermind behind SNL as long as it's been running. Because when you see SNL, you just see the forefront people.
You see the people that they see on screen.
Yeah, exactly. But you don't know who getting that real check back there.
Real check. Look at them credits when it say producer and writers. I seen them writing checks. I know how much writers get paid, and let me tell you.
Shout out.
I'm here for them writing checks. I can go do shows, but them writing checks way better than shows till you get to the point where, like, if analytics tell you to go to a city and you know you got people that's gonna show.
Yeah.
Like I'm cool with that. Like when I can pack something out and I know I'm gonna get a nice little check off of it. But now like it's kind of like figuring it out. Like where should I go? For my next show?
Cause that's where I'm at right now. Year 5. I'm like we think we're. Most likely, me and a couple of guys, we probably finna be going to Austin in March, and then trying to hit. We try to do 3 big cities, like and smaller cities are open to, but like 3 major cities. Yeah, like we trying to hit those. So
ain't no trying. You gonna do?
Well, no, we doing. Well, we're in the process of putting it together, so it's gonna get done. It's not trying. Like that, we're in process. So yeah, that's what we getting out.
Bro, I just be like hitting wherever my analytics is, and somebody be like, bro.
Nigga be in Turkey doing the show.
Nah, my shit, I gotta go. Shouts out. Hey, make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Rochester,
New York.
From Coming Home. We finna have a good time. Coming home. I'm having my mama on the show and everything. So
tell the world.
We finna see what's going on. I'm supposed to be in Harlem on the 23rd, but I'm waiting to see who hit that deposit. And if the deposit ain't hit, I ain't going.
Listen here, you can't go.
I'm not going without my hotel money.
Look, that's one thing I must have. At the end of the day, I gotta lay my head somewhere.
Yep.
If you like, hey man, we messing up with the travel. Okay, look, that's fine. Like the car, that is fine. But I need somewhere to stay.
Yep.
Most importantly,
it's probably gonna be some random girl who mess with you in the house.
Hey,
it be like that sometimes.
A random fan.
Look, I done had some
nights. I see your stuff. It's just so funny. I'm like, well, how funny?
Will you allow me to sleep on your blow mattress in your living room?
Hell, I'll just sleep in a corner in the pantry. Just let me come inside.
Please. Yes, please. We don't know nobody in the city, but you.
At all. Like you are my only.
That's how it be, bro. And you just gotta get it done and get it packed out.
Yeah.
With marketing and shit. It'd be crazy. Like this whole ride is crazy because like how you said about T.I., like I really be with them. Yeah. And it'd be like my homeboys be like, yo, so when you start hanging around with T.I., like nigga, I didn't do this on purpose.
He be with him. So if you see me, don't associate.
Okay, wait, this is different. So it's levels to this. So he is in a different. He see T.I.
I see it.
I be with him sometimes.
Yes, okay. and he be with him sometimes. You have people
all the time.
So there's tears of people.
Definitely tears.
So don't be like, boy, I see you with. I don't want to hear nobody be like, boy, I see you with. Don't you say it? Because I'm gonna punch you in your face. That is not me.
It'd be crazy because really people really be looking to see like, oh my God, you famous now, which is I got hit that when I was flat broke, bro.
Big time. Big time.
Like, bro, I'm on my homeboy blow up mattress in his house. Like, what you talking about? I just broke up with my girl. What you talking about? Like, my car insurance finna not be insurance.
I ain't got no tires on my car right now.
Bro, I done got my window broke in.
Like, literally, like Jesus Christ.
So it sounds crazy to y'all, but in real life,
it is like every day. It's like okay, it's another Tuesday. It's another Monday.
It's also Atlanta. Living in Atlanta is crazy.
This is not a real place.
I tell people that all the time, but
Atlanta's not. Anything that you see wild on the internet, 9 times out of 10, I say, oh, that's where in Atlanta is that?
Yeah.
Even if it's not, and I'm like, where in Atlanta is that?
That is true, because sometimes I be tired of seeing ATL scoop and shit. It just give you the bad shit, but it'd be like I hear people say like, man, it's crazy in Atlanta. I'm like, no, what y'all seen on y'all phone is crazy. Nigga, we be in the streets more than the average person, and I don't see none of this.
We see now the most I see is a dynamic conversation between homeless people, and it's just one of them. Okay,
and they be bugging out,
and they be going at it. They have great dialogue with one person.
Pills be kicking their ass,
bro. Let me tell you something, but that's the most that you will get on a normal, just a homeless guy or whatever type, maybe a drug addict or something, just.
But that other stuff y'all be seeing online is like, bro, that's not. I just catching somebody just posting something. Yeah, I think that's what is going on.
Like a lot, and I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes they just be set up and it's just.
It definitely be set up. I be telling people like, bro, the internet set up. If you got clear audio and it's a picture, like how she know to turn the camera this way? That ain't real, man.
Everything is set up. Everything is set up, so that's.
We here trying to get money, y'all. That's really what Atlanta really is.
Atlanta is
we get money.
Atlanta
together.
is a business and entrepreneur city. Okay, anything outside of that city, anything outside of those two realms, right? 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't really like Atlanta. Like if you're like a nurse, I'm not saying they don't like the city. I'm not saying they do or don't. But if you come to Atlanta and if you're in business and entrepreneur, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna love the city. Because this is what it thrives on. Anything outside, tech, agriculture, I don't know. You're gonna be like, it's cool.
Yeah. Because it'd be people would be like, well, I don't understand that now because you don't really be you don't work with the city. People try to work through what they think the city is. Like we in the city.
Yeah,
we are. And we be in it so much. I be
Movers and
having to take
shakers.
breaks.
It's just like you're here, you're going there, you at this spot, you're doing this, you're shaking hands at this event, you're networking here. Like literally, I was just out in Douglasville and I ran across an ex-NFL player that does a hat business out there in Douglasville, Hatrimony, shout out. And I saw his thing on Instagram years ago. And that's outside of Atlanta, Douglasville, by the way. Yeah, because you'd be like, Douglasville, oh, that's out there. That is out there. But I was just like, oh, bro, I didn't even know. You know, you go eat somewhere and like, oh, this your spot, bro. So, shaking hands and that's Atlanta. Bro, this your spot. Oh.
You don't be knowing.
Encyclopedia, this where it's at, bro. You just will pop up in a speakeasy and be like, oh, this where y'all, okay.
This shit nice.
This is nice. I didn't know y'all. Atlanta is one of those cities, no matter where you walk in, you're going to do like, oh, okay. It's just
you be like black. Everybody black.
Okay.
A black person on this. That's right. You like, wait a second.
Bruh, a dark skinned owner. Like,
they might have face tattoos. He be like, yeah, that's my spot.
Right, yeah, this my little spot. I've been here like 3-4 years. You know what I'm saying? This my little spot. My little spitz naive. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, he hit it with that, bro.
Spitz naive.
And what's crazy about Atlanta is you don't know you high key famous, but you kind of find out through like just being at an event. You be like, what the fuck is going on?
This has not. To you have a certain level. Once again, tears, right? Tears. Now
you found out some shit. At the same time, I found out some shit.
Like, oh, okay.
I remember that day because I was on shrooms. I was like, he looked at me and was like, "Hey, it's normally this amount of cameras here." I'm like, nigga, I don't know.
He was like, oh shit! I did not anticipate all this. What was that? What was that?
That shit coming up next week.
The anniversary?
Yep, it's coming up next week.
The Peter Street
Station.
Yeah,
City of Ink. That's what it was.
It was a packed out event. I think they do like a weekend of events or whatever. Right. And it shut Peter Street down, just a whole block of stuff. And we in there doing an impromptu comedy show.
Terrible idea. But
terrible. And we're trying to be funny in front of LSD people. People do drugs, cocaine. I saw some heroin needles. I'm just saying, it's just a lot of things going on. Look, orgies. It's just a lot going on. And we in there like, you know what? Comedy show.
We should do that.
Let's do a comedy show.
Let's stop this fun.
And then I see FURG, everybody. He dabbing. Hey, this my man K. I'm over here like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Okay. Hey, what's up? Okay. I'm like, nigga, my arm about to come out of the socket. I'm like, okay. Where FURG at? That's where we at. Where we at?
That's how I kind of knew. It's like, what you mean?
Yeah,
like,
I
just know these people.
Yeah, like, where FURG? How you know all these motherfuckers? Oh yeah, hey, this person own that person. I'm like, this person actually owns the place. Oh, that's his pain. I'm like, damn.
You'd be like, oh, it's like you were the first person who made me realize that. Like, oh shit, I might be. But in my mind, I'm like, I had just got off from being poor.
Yo, okay, we had that conversation.
I had just got done being poor. I'll still be poor sometimes, but not all the time. Sometimes your bank account hit negative, but you know it's going to check.
Yeah, you be like, it's about $1,500 pending anyway. So you just gotta wait and shout out. Hey, I got about $1,500 pending in my bank. That's why I said that number. Bank of America, do what y'all gotta do. Okay. Anyway,
had to dispute some things.
Let me tell y'all something. But yeah, no. Here's the thing,
crazy.
And it's not even about being a celebrity or famous. It's just about being plugged.
It's
like
crazy,
it's you just plug, or it's like you know somebody that knows somebody that can get you in front of the person you need to see,
and it's one text away.
Yo, what's the name? He good people. Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta mention a nigga name and he be like,
you talking about old boy? What up?
Yeah, you good. Come in.
No, I remember he had the little thing y'all used to do, right?
Yep.
Man, look, if you can get one of those from a moving shaker, you had the little thing.
Right.
Look, I'll take the little thing. Whatever.
I'll take the little thing.
I'll take, you know what I'm saying?
It'd be crazy.
Whatever that little thing you thought I did that, bro.
It's a wild city to live in, bro, because it's like
pause on the little thing too.
Hard, I was about to say.
Yeah,
you did
pause,
say take the little thing a lot of times.
Make sure we edit that pause earlier.
We can just hey, if you want to say pause in it, please. Feel free to put pause in the chat and make sure y'all like and subscribe too, because y'all don't be liking and subscribing.
Niggas will be doing something for 10 years. Let me tell you something. I've been going to Jamba Juice and Smoothie King for years and still won't get their sign up. You ain't get my email
at all.
You ain't get my email. I don't care how many 10% reward things you gonna give me. You ain't get my email. Okay?
You just taking off $1 off of what I'm getting.
I got that in the cup holder in the car.
That's not even that hard. Like now, if you get about like 20%, you might be talking.
You don't want to sign up for
I could do it, bro.
10% rewards off, member.
Damn, that nigga took his family. That's crazy. You took your family to you brought your family to the show you did with Duchess.
No. I did Dakin's Laughing Skull show.
Okay, because I was like, nigga,
no. My brother was like, you don't want me to go? I was like, no, you.
That's how you found out.
But he done been to my bombs. He done seen me do not as well. He done came to Cats initially. You know, I don't know about the bump situation there at first.
Oh,
so I'm coming. I done did my sign up thing. I done brought my brother. I'm like, I'm gonna go and be funny, man.
Maurice in here.
Maurice said, he's all right, man. Yeah, no eye contact. He's just.
So you see, you be like, bro, nigga.
And then look, Maurice got a loose wrist too with that light. That's all you see. You think it's an epileptic seizure happening back there? No, it's just Maurice with the light. But that's the trick of the trade, man. You gotta understand when you're in the city where these main rooms and a lot of comedians of status come through here, and that's moving and shaking, and like not just internet guys, because we got internet guys too, but it's just like real 15, 20 year, 25 year vets.
Be crazy.
That just coming up, oh yeah, I'm just here to, hey man, you getting bumped.
You definitely are.
I'm talking about right before picture day bump, right on the nose. You're getting bumped.
Henry Coleman just walked in. Who was number 8? Get out of there.
Ha Mafia just walked in. Well,
nigga.
All right.
You don't even got to be part of the.
That's 7 comedians right there.
That is definitely 7 right there.
That's 7 comedians right there. You getting bumped for
easily.
JJ Williams pulled up. Okay, Marvin Hunter pulled up. Okay, Ryan Perry wanted
LeVar,
Alan Walker. Okay, and these are all heavy hitters, bro. So it's just like,
Ronnie.
Damn, I want to work on these 3-4 minutes, but they got a set like a 7 to 10 minute set that they finna.
Yeah,
go to Mississippi with her, or Alabama, or New York, or Chicago. They got to work on it. You know what I'm saying? So
you got to, bro. I gotta go to Star Bar tonight. This is my first time. This is my first time closing.
I have to. Congratulations. I have to do. I have not done the Thursdays. The thing that got a call, like.
Nigga, you're not supposed to do that. I never did it since.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not.
You don't be over there like that.
Tears. What I told you. Tears, right? Okay. So I am still an independent kind. I am. People know my name a little bit, but it ain't nothing moving and shaking as of right now. So it's like I still
gotta keep doing the shit.
Yeah, bro. And I haven't been over there either. But I want to go through the process. I give everything a shot. That's just me. I
never called, bro. I ain't never in there. Like I did it just to be like, is this serious? Just to see if it was real. And I'm like, oh, niggas really be calling it. I'm like, bro, fuck all that. I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah,
Can we please put me on the shit? Like, if you put the names for a hat, I'd rather do that. Than
but you've done Star Bar before, right?
I've done it before, but I never closed it out. Like, because most people, like, if you're there all the time, they have it like, here's the resident for the month. I'm cool, I get it. But I'm just like, nah, bro, I literally just be doing, like, I just do the rooms as practice now. Yeah. I just be like, bro, this
comedian came from Minneapolis, and she was like, you okay? She's like, I didn't realize, like, Atlanta's comedy scene is so segregated. I said, yeah, like it's
all of them are like this.
But I said, but here's the funny thing about, like, you have like, it's like you got black segregated, white segregated, but you have the segregation in between. Like you got Cats black, backstage black, right?
Fact.
So it's just like, oh, okay, we're here for the comedy. We're gonna sit down, have a nice meal, and listen. Cats backstage. It's a little bit more excitement. Yeah. It's $2 liquor.
$2 tacos.
$2 taco.
On a Tuesday.
Hookah. What? On a Tuesday.
Birthday,
twerking, ass, DJ. It's like, love it though. You know, it's part of the grind. Then you have like, On the white side, you have Laughing Skull, and you have your Star Bar. It's like your
1
Laughing Skull whites, Star Bar whites, and then you have your Dynamic El Dorado. It's like white between. So it's like clicks. It's you know. So it's like, hey, go to everything. I'm that guy.
You gotta go to everything.
I go everywhere. I'm Laughing Star Bar, El Dorado, Cats, backstage, do it all.
You got to do everything because you get better faster than everybody. Exactly. That's what I learned. I'm like, oh, I can be good anywhere. It don't matter where you put me. Put me in the funeral. It's cool. I go crazy.
Let me tell you something. Shout out. You ever like? I put two of my aunties in the ground not too long ago, like about 2 weeks ago.
You did because I commented.
Yeah, week and a half ago.
Y'all put her in that nice ass place.
Man, yeah, man. What?
I was like, how much money that cost?
Let me tell y'all something about funerals too.
That was a lot.
Man, what? Man, let me tell you something. Now, my other side of my family, that's their grandmother and my auntie. So my grandmother and her were sisters-in-laws, right? So, but we always grew up over there. Death is natural. It's going to happen regardless, right? But here's what you don't get prepared for. If anybody's ever been put in a mausoleum and watch a body be pushed into the wall, nothing is more tragic than the sounds of everything. That's when the tears
start wailing.
That's when the tears are coming.
Lord!
And they did this one sound that I will never forget. I put my auntie at the top, damn near the top thing level on the mausoleum wall, and they put the thing in there, like the casket, and so they got it in there. And now, but if you have to push it all the way back.
Okay.
So they have this metal rod that's like real, like a big ass rod, but it's like built to push casket. Man, they took that damn thing, and all you heard was. Nigga, you could feel just
everybody. That's what happened.
Yeah, it was like everybody was just like, oh, when they heard the zzz, they was like,
man.
Man, when he said, it was like, it was so. I was just like, I gotta get out of here.
That's a wholesome family funeral,
bro. I gotta get out of here, bro.
That's crazy to be.
Yeah, it was a shout out to. They buried my auntie at a Catholic mausoleum, and I was just like, it was, bro. Black people, we so funny. Most black people, we get buried at a gravesite, like in the sun, out there.
I was hot in the motherfucker.
It was an air-conditioned mausoleum. We walking in. Ooh, they got nice furniture in here. Like, we just...
This where we going to bury her?
Ooh, I hope they put me in something. You know, the aunties that's always on their way out there. I hope y'all put me in something like this. Auntie, we got $200 in your savings account.
You definitely don't.
Your ass is going over there.
We cremating you.
By your ex-husband that you don't like. We already got y'all plot.
We gonna turn you into soot.
We about to use your ass as a vase, Grandma.
Yeah, you definitely gonna be in the living room while we playing Madden in the jar.
It's all right. We ain't gonna cuss around you. We gonna go in the den and cuss.
She in there.
She in there just sitting in there. She propped up. Yeah. Grandma.
Say nothing crazy. She hears you.
Did you ever have black people? We gotta stop doing this. We gotta stop doing this. I love my family, but whenever we get sick, rather than putting our loved ones in a home, we'll just prop them up in the living room with that hospital bed.
Yeah. You know what? My family do that, but my aunt's slow, so it kind of makes sense.
Man, let me tell you something.
I would much rather do that than to take them to them shelters, because they be messing them people up.
Listen.
Not a shelter.
You know how hard you said a shelter. Like, shit,
I meant to one of them old folks homes.
Fucking shelter. Well, at least but my thing is, you know how hard it is when it's like, as a kid, all we want to do is run around and play. We want to have a good time. And then it's like, almost like my great-grandfather, which is my grandfather's new wife, my grandma Mandy. Mm-hmm. Her father he's an older guy, but he was sickly. And they would prop him up in the living room. He just had that big-ass bed with the TV. And he was the king of the TV. You know what I'm saying? So we can't, because no telling when he up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And he's, you know what I'm saying? So
he watching everything.
Everything that MASH 24/7.
Oh, you was watching Matlock.
Whatever
Andy
he
Griffin.
wanted. We watching 3 different news stations saying the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, come on, but. She was like, hey, why you just invite some of your friends over? Grandma, it is a half-dead nigga.
In the living room.
In the living room. I can't be fun. I can't have fun.
Did he have the machine, the little oxygen machine, the shit over his lips?
Oh, bro, like, he had the whole thing. Thing, bro. Like, but after a while, they took him off and he was just sitting there, with the nurse to come by. But I'm like,
finna die.
As a kid, we don't have sense for that.
No, we don't.
Like, imagine running the plant in the house, you trip over his damn heart monitor machine. Huh?
Oh, Lord, you done killed...
Playing red light, green light, your cousin done said red light. Now you can't lose.
You done killed Uncle.
Look, you talking about something, it's red light, you stuck, and the plug done fell out the wall because y'all playing.
You hear him suffering?
And look, the older cousin, he talking about something, all right, you better not, you gonna lose, you move, you gonna lose. But Uncle, Granddaddy died.
He's dying slowly.
He's dying slowly. He's like, nigga.
That breathing machine.
He said, say green light, nigga.
Hurry up, she finna die.
He finna die. Hey, this is...
That's crazy.
Find a home, guys.
We do that, man. Like
we just want to save. That's it.
But it make, like, personally, is for families. I feel like we should always take care of each other to some degree if we can. If somebody can do that, cool. But if we can't, we got the money to put them up, cool.
Yes. If you have the money.
If you have the money, that's the key. If you have the money.
But you know, when I die, we like, how much is it?
I don't even want to know how much it is to put somebody in the old folks home. And my aunt come in the slow old folks home with people that's mentally handicapped.
Oh, look,
so that's probably even more.
See, and they be fucking too.
You think the slow people in them?
There was a report that had
them old people. I do know they be having sex in them old folks homes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that.
But slow old folks homes.
I would love just.
You think they having sex?
Man, let me tell you something. Sex is how you think the slow old people got here.
Well, they ain't.
I'm just saying, like
nobody's two slow people came together to make most slow.
Look, we need to study that.
I feel like people do have bad genes though. Like it's some people like why you keep having autistic kids? Like everybody in your like all your kids is messed up. Like something going on with y'all.
Look, that or I believe y'all need to go find y'all lineage books and see where y'all names line up, cause or
some people just got bad genetics, bro. Like it's some people that just be like, yo, like all like kids might not have autism, but they might have like a learning defect, a birth defect. But like all your kids like this,
bro,
y'all should stop procreating.
No, all your kids like this. Maybe you need to go see a doctor.
Yeah,
maybe
it really
you
is.
need to go get blood work done, cause all your kids write their fives backwards. Like. The hook is this way, not this nigga writing the hook that way. Like, hey man,
like, oh, we gotta worry about this.
Come on,
shouts
man.
out to all the people that got slow kids and they just helping them through life, man. That's a lot.
Hey,
that's so much.
Like my brother, shout out to my little bro. My brother got autism. You know, I talk about him.
Yeah, man. That's what's funny, bro. Cause I be hearing stories like, bro, he not lying, bro. They be doing that.
And my brother got Asperger's, and we treat them normal.
You got to, bro.
Treat them normal.
For you people that be upset about how people talk to people that are touched by an angel, that's what I call them.
Yeah, they're just
treat them regular. Because if you give them the special treatment, they be playing it up, bro. They don't really be as slow as they
my
lead
brother
on
is
to
a
believe.
Smart ass kid.
They really be regular, and then they know that they got preferential treatment. They gonna try it every time.
Yes, of course. And I be looking at my brother. I just be watching. I'll be like, now there's one thing my brother does that. And I say this, my brother does not sit down. He will not take a seat ever.
He just be standing up?
He stands.
So if he was here, he'd just be standing up?
He will stand right there in the corner. Like literally. And I'll be like, D, why don't you want to sit down? And he'd be like, no.
Why do I need to sit down?
And I'll be like, okay.
We gonna be here for a couple hours.
We gonna be here. We gonna be here till tomorrow, nigga. Like,
like what you doing?
You might want to grab a seat. Like my brother will not sit down, bro. Even at his house, at our house, he would just stand in the hallway
playing the game.
Everything is standing up.
That's crazy.
Everything. Even when I go in his room, I go in his room sporadically, and he'll just be up. At TV, I'm like, damn, this nigga just
watching TV standing up is wild.
The TV right here, he's just watching, looking down, like, man, sit the fuck down, bro.
But my brother used to be. That nigga used to. That's how I knew my brother was beating his beat, man. He used to tell me like, nigga, the Spanish channel is it.
They got some thick ass news.
He be like, nigga, that nigga be sucking the thumb like, man, look, I'm finna go beat my meat when the Spanish channel come on. As soon as I hear the door close and I hear, I say mucho color,
he's like,
tiempo.
Don't go on there right now. Just don't go on there right now.
Yeah, my brother he had one of them like chairs like that, like a chair for your room, a desk chair. It was cloth and it was just full of nut. Like old nut. You ever see something look like something spilled on it, and you be like, "Damn!"
Or he wiped it, but didn't put no chemical to it. He just
wiped it up.
He just
And my mama went in the room and they're like, "What is all this white stuff in here?" And I laughed so loud. And I was like, "It was." And it is like, she hit it. Foster brother. This is my brother, bro. This is my stepbrother. I grew up with. That nigga was right next door to me, and like I'd be like, "Hey, bro, I can hear you eating off in there, so let me turn my volume up."
And he said, "Nigga, we need to get another wall added."
This nigga had all of the. It was crusty. You know how nut get crusty.
It'll get real crusty.
Hit the little chair, and then all the crust flew up in the air.
Oh, man.
And in my mind, I just hear the ghost of the kids.
Father.
It's like, oh no.
Jesus.
It's like, what are you doing,
like,
bro?
Father.
I was like, yo, you gotta clean this off, bro, because people be sitting on this when they come to your room.
Bro, that is the shout out to all the people that know the nasty spots in your house and room, and you still let people be comfortable in that area.
And you know you done did some nasty shit.
You know you done did nasty that you have not cleaned up, and you're like, nah, go ahead and have a seat.
You be like, nah, don't do that, because that's, you know what?
You like,
you got it. You got on pants.
Like, you know what? Let's go to the garage. Let's just go to the garage and then just chill out there. Like,
you know what? My brother used to have a whole side of the bed. I know he used to wipe all that nut at, and I was like, man.
And look, he just walking in like, man, that nigga over there laying comfortably in this. Like,
crazy.
God, damn. Like, oh.
And shouts out to everybody that got a sibling that got a little touched by an angel to him. Yeah. Because it be like, to me, I know growing up, you don't feel like something wrong with him. But you know, to the outside world, they say it. But it's like, this nigga is not slow. Like, to me, I never used to think he was slow.
It's like you got like when you listen when you want to listen.
Yeah,
I forgot what it's called.
Selective hearing.
Selective hearing. It's just like selective tism.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's you because you telling me you can do this math problem, but you don't know how to put this in the trash. Yep. Like, you know, it's just whatever the small stuff is. Like, bro, I know you know what you're doing, bro.
Niggas like, do it all the time.
Now, if you was in the wheelchair drooling, that's another story.
Way different.
That is
you really can't
okay.
Do
now you know what
you got. Your hands all crumpled up.
I be like, your hands crumpled. You know, I deal with kids like that, and so some of the times I be like,
I get it. But the rest of y'all be playing up on it. Cause I know my brother used to do that, but my brother was crazy because I didn't think he was slow, but he was in the slow class or like the class that have a little bit of kids.
You
in
got 5 kids all day
for like whatever subject he had to go in there for.
Oh no. Or the kid that the special teacher got to come in. Let me get Tyshawn and Jamal.
Because we know.
Let me get them too. It's real. We going to intensive reading. These niggas got flashcards. Blue and yellow. Blue, yellow.
This nigga in 9th grade.
You're like, what? You're like, what y'all doing today in class? Coloring inside the lines. Bitch, you about to graduate, nigga.
You can't read? What do you mean?
Nigga, you are a senior. Nigga, you got a scholarship to go play at Alabama. Nigga.
What happened?
What are you talking about?
How?
You doing coloring inside the lines as your final.
My brother used to come out to class and just make fun of the other slow kids. Like, he ain't just come out that class.
Like, you ain't got the slow smell on you.
Oh, yeah. Like,
nigga, you smell like them, boy. What you talking about?
Everybody smell like spit up a little bit.
Everybody smell like a little Gerber. Like
a
little Gerber bib. Like a little Gerber bib.
He was like, why everything smell?
It's like, why is it? Everything is so young here. Like,
Oshkosh Pagoshin
here. Like, what the fuck? Like baby bottle.
Why do it smell like that?
Bro, I don't know.
I said, we need to ask somebody. Why all the special needs classes smell like baby powder?
And they be cold, too. They be cold. Shout out. I like the class. They be cold. I don't like no high-end class.
Yeah, I'd rather a cold class. You can put clothes on.
You can put clothes on.
You can't take clothes off.
Hot class, especially like, you know who the worst type of hot is the out the shower sweats. I hate that.
When you just be hot and you still sweat.
And I get out the shower and I'm sitting and just still.
Man, that's like 98 degrees, no AC.
I hate that. I do not like that.
I'm cool with that. I'm gonna go outside and be sweaty anyway, so fuck it.
I hate that because I'm a
shower
sweater, bro. I be sweating.
Bro. You one of the people that just be standing there in church and just be like, nigga, it's sweating. We got the AC on.
Yeah,
my brother.
I have because I start sweating on the crease of my back is the first place I start. Like that little
the tramp stamp?
that little swell. I always get I'm like, damn, it's hot. I'm starting to sweat in the back. I'm starting to sweat on my back, y'all. It's hot in here.
Starting to sweat on my back.
Starting to sweat on my back, and then the edge, the corners right here.
You start moistening up.
I said, okay, yep, there you go, right there.
My shit be, I don't even know. I just get shiny.
Well, it's just nigga shit.
Yeah, I'd be like, if I'm sweating, I gotta be doing yard work.
Yeah,
I need to be outside.
And you know what's
smelling.
crazy? When I go do like stuff like that, there's times where I'll do something physical and I won't sweat. Or I won't be. I sweat, but it was not as hot as if I'm in church and we've been in there like, you know what I'm saying, just sitting chilling. I'm like,
ooh, church sweating is
man,
wild.
church sweating is, man, that's
a different
Baptist church. Ooh, Jesus.
Also, I would like to tell everybody that's in the Baptist church, please put deodorant on when you come to the house of the Lord.
Yes.
Because, boy, I'm talking to the elderly
for
people.
your body and mouth. Put deodorant in your mouth, too.
Yeah, because I done been around some elderly people that was musty as hell.
Man.
And you can't tell them it's musty because you're 10, but your autistic brother can.
Yeah. You drove here.
Yeah, like, you smelled it.
When you drive somewhere, you are responsible. You should be responsible enough to take care of yourself.
My brother used to tell Grandma all the time, like, Grandma stank. I'd be
like, boy, look, we got respect. Boy, shut up.
You right, though.
That's your, do you smell it when she walk by?
He was like, yeah, what is that?
That stank. Let me tell you something. That walk by wind. That get you. A stank walk by wind.
Trying to cover it up with white diamonds.
Hey, man, that walk by wind is crazy, man. I'll be like,
especially in church. Especially, don't let nobody have a yeast infection. Oh, nigga, it smell like JJ's in there.
That's a little complex. I don't want to.
I done had some praise dancers smelling like tilapia real quick.
Wow.
You saw the beast and that twirl wind.
That little twirl, that little...
Yeah,
and I like when they twirl and then they come like.
Oh yeah, you be like, no.
Can we just make her the cross? Just stand up and just be the cross. We don't want you.
Wait, so you grew up in Baptist church?
Man, Baptist to the day I died.
So
man.
growing up in choirs, bro. Man, you did all the auxiliaries.
Man, I did plays. I did solos, bro. I did.
What? That's crazy that like most people that's black and you a comedian, we done did all of this stuff. And it's like everybody like this though.
Yes.
Most people are.
You grow, and I was one of the ones where like I would sometimes like I would go to church so much. I used to get called up to the adult choir and just sing or like help direct, just be in the, because I just know everything, and that's how I got very well known in my church. I would just always be there. Yeah. My mom and grandma there. Hey, we there.
Every day of the week.
We going to a funeral. We don't even know who died. They just having it at our church.
Oh,
Grandma,
man.
We don't even know these people. But we there because we support because it's at our church.
You know so-and-so died. You remember her? I
never remember anybody. If you ever have to say, you remember, no. No, I do not.
Nope.
I do
Every
not.
time.
No. Unfortunately, I do not. Because she took... No. I do not remember.
I was 2.
I'm
gonna remember this lady.
You remember when you was born, she used to take care of you?
She
was
cut
6
your
months.
umbilical cord.
I was 6 months.
For real?
I don't even remember how I got here.
Who you telling, man? That's how church be sometimes. You just be the person doing all of the stuff at church.
My church was lit though. They used to fuck in there.
Yeah. Oh, all churches had people doing it.
Like we broke the sink.
Somebody was having sex, broke the sink.
Broke the sink, bro. Broke the sink. Had a whole leak.
Crazy.
Crazy. But my church.
It was you?
No, but I know who it was. But we gonna.
You're not gonna tell them. They're not gonna know who this is.
Hey, look, all I know is.
Yeah,
it was a.
He worried.
All I can tell you is that Bible study will not be forgotten.
Hey man, they made an announcement when they caught somebody sucking wee in the basement.
Ooh. Oh Lord!
And in the middle of church, like, the nursery will be closed until further notice.
Until we bring our Baptist hazmat team in there. And
probably there has been some things going on, and we just closing it off.
Look, there's one dude in the back. They was in there fucking. He was in there fornicating. That's what they was doing.
Touching.
They was in there touching.
Gooch meat.
Man.
I remember that. You remember the girl that you used to have a crush on in church? And you was like,
man, what?
When you thought that like God was pure, like you was like, wait, y'all having sex for real?
Man, let me tell you something.
I was so late to the party.
Church crushes. That's a big part of
one.
Church crushes, man.
I had an old church crush, and I had my age.
We had 2. I had 2. But I didn't know how to communicate to the one. She wasn't for me, but I didn't know how to communicate at that age. Like, oh, I like you. But she was just always cute to me. And then I had like a 30-year-old that I was just like,
yeah, something about when you see a grown woman thick in a dress, you was like, oh, my dick getting hard.
And then she grew up in church. Her parents were officials in the church, and then she was just always cool. And I was just like, and now she moved away. I was just like, I like you. I always did like you. I
should have hit. I tried to. I tried not to be the person that be like, got passed around the church. It didn't feel right. Because you would just be like, y'all keep dating the same 6 people in church. What's the point? Y'all just passing that little bit of chlamydia around.
Bro, This is the craziest story. 2000, early 2000. In Fort Lauderdale, Florida, there's a high school by the name Dillard High School, right? They are hit the CNN, BBC. They go crazy on those. A girl shoots her girlfriend in school, kills her.
That's crazy.
Kills her in the hallway. Shot her with a .22. The bullet bounced around she was just laying. The girlfriend who did the shooting, she runs over to the Church's Chicken, which is literally one street over. That's where the cops find her. It's like the Church's Chicken or the Dunkin' Donuts. The cops find her just sitting there chilling. Tell me why. The shooter goes to my church, right? The shooter, years before, I fought. She was a stud. We fought, and I put her in a trash can upside down. And I saw her picture flash across that screen, and I said, oh my God, that could have been me.
That could have been
Bro,
you.
when I tell you, it was like, bro, you remember so-and-so, she went to jail for murder. I said, who?
The stud you beat up.
The studs you beat. I was like, who? What, man? And we used to pick, like, we make fun, but we just having fun, especially like studs or masculine lesbians in the church from 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade. It's funny to see.
It's funny as hell.
It's funny to see because you coming in there with a sports bra, 2 sports bras, a shirt sagging cargos with the high top forces, with the tight. You look funny.
It'd be terrible in church when they try to not let them turn gay and they try to do something as a woman.
It's like you trying to hold on. It's like you trying to hold on to that. Nigga. Hey man, let me tell you something. That knob is still broke. So here's the thing. She gets out in a couple years. And I think there's something 30. I think she gets out in 2030.
Damn.
Bro, I have been watching this for years.
You worried she gonna come find you. That's what it is. You remember you put me in the trash.
I hope she done repented, bro.
She gonna come through with dick nung trucks.
Look, bro, when I tell you, I watch every couple of, I'll be like, oh yeah, she's still in there? Okay.
Bro, that's you
scary.
You dodged the stud shooting.
Bro, it was scary.
That's wild.
They called my grandma. In fact, Caleb was in here fighting. Please come pick him up. He got to be suspended for coming thing. Because we had went to the church, like the little camp across the street. Man. So I was just like, boy, that thing scared the hell out of me.
Them was the best. Shouts out to them vacation Bible schools where all of the ratchet girls come
that's
through.
where the hood come to church.
Oh my God.
The
best
hood
summertime.
comes to church.
I had never
and you get a free, and you get a little meal.
You get a little hot dog.
You get a little hot dog hamburger, a little fried chicken pizza. You know that they Monday through Thursday. Sweet tea, some potato salad, get some lime, some green beans. Yep. At the end, did y'all do a trip at the end? Or y'all Bobbers? We used to do trips, so like you go to water parks at the end of the week. Or,
no. I think sometimes we probably did.
Yeah, we used to go to we used to have like a big bounce house in the church, like outside in the parking lot. So we used to do something fun. We had a little money. That's what we had.
We was in the hood. There was Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, we was in the hood too, but we just had a little money.
No, it was straight poverty over there.
Yeah.
Planned Parenthood right across the street.
Oh Jesus! Look, we over here trying to save a life, and they taking one.
What? You can tell which praise dancers got rid of one.
Look, because she's like she over here like that.
Oh my God! You can just tell who had just took a Plan B. By the praise dance. She had to dance that week. Oh, she finna cut up. You gotta carry her up the floor.
She's like, look, we over here. Is that part of the program?
No, that's 20 minutes of sobbing. I said, what's going on? My mama be like, she just going through things.
She said she just stepped into womanhood. That's it. Yeah, but that vacation Bible school, it was a lot of. It used to be a lot of women that you would never see again.
Not a lot of them.
For 4 days, you got 4 days to make your stamp.
Yeah.
In their life.
Get her number real quick.
You got to get your number, sneak in her class, or just be around. Because we used to skip the VBS sometimes just because.
Skipping classes.
Yeah. So we used to skip because literally the hood, I wouldn't call it the hood, but the neighborhood is right there. So we used to be out kicking shit, talking, or going in the back alley, going play basketball down the street. You know what I'm saying? So kid stuff, but. Man, that was a time. Like, you be like, I ain't never seen you here. You ain't. Only for these 4 days my grandma made me come.
Yeah. I ain't even
Shout
trying
out to
be
the grandmas, man. My grandma made me come.
Grandmas be, man.
Let me tell you something. Some grandmas be pushing their granddaughters in the thotsome.
Yeah, because they trying to hide them away from everything and make them want the world.
Making them go to church. You know, it's a lot of nasty niggas up in church, man. Hey, man.
I feel like 90% of the women in church are like freaks.
Well, it's either because you've been held back or restrained in some fashion, or
preachers' kids are probably the worst.
Man, look,
Deacons and preacher kids, bro, they are doing all sorts of crazy stuff.
Man, but I don't know, it's something.
It's because they get held
not
to
all.
This perfect.
Not all, but
you have to be perfect. Your dad is of the cloth.
Yeah, I would not. I ain't gonna lie. I would not want my dad, mom, or I would not want them to be no official, like in the church.
It don't seem like fun,
bro. Like, first of all, I gotta sit on the pew.
Yep.
I can't go to sleep because I'm a sleeper.
Oh, you be
I'm a sleeper in the church. Like when I was a kid, I'm a sleeper. I'm gonna find somewhere to doze off. I gotta get that. I gotta get that pre-Sunday football nap in. But right before the Dolphins play, I gotta get that let me get that little 30-minute in real quick.
I need it, God.
Yeah, like let me get that in, bro.
Jesus.
Please. And so yeah, that's just a lot of pressure. And people don't talk about the pressure on the kids, bro.
Depression on the kids.
Yeah, because you gotta be perfect.
That's got to be. It probably is depression if you're a preacher's kid. Anybody that's a preacher's kid or know a preacher's kid, tell us in the comments, do they be depressed?
Yeah.
I feel like they probably don't know they depressed because they just got to be Jesus oriented. But when they leave and go to college, that's when I realize.
Man, that's when you realize like you done got pregnant 3 times in the first semester.
And she trying to figure it out. Like, I can't. My daddy is a pastor.
It ain't nothing like
Ebenezer Baptist.
You a preacher's kid, and your daddy he up there making everybody shout. But people don't know he just beat your ass in the car before y'all came. He just beat your ass.
Yep.
It's insane.
Daddy did.
He just beat your ass in the car. You be like, motherfucker,
what are we doing? Oh man, I had some slow people in my church. You know, I had a section where all the mentally handicapped would be.
We had.
Man, I used to mess with them.
I think it was like 2.
We had one that had, bro, it was crazy. He was nonverbal for most of his life, but he could play the full set of drums like he was a professional, bro.
Ooh, that's dope. But you know, they be
crazy.
They be having those not icks, but they be having those little
like things
segments
that they so good at.
They be having them little.
Bro, when I say if you was just to walk in and just heard him playing, you be like, damn, somebody's going crazy. Then he get up, then it turn into you be like, oh, that nigga turning the radio. What happened?
We used to have a guy that used to mimic. We used to have a guy that used to mimic shouters. So he would watch them shout, and then he'll be like, and then
oh no.
So it used to be, but we all know, like, he grew up in the church his whole life.
You be like, hey man, that's
what he do. He'd be like, hey Kaylee, I'd be like, what's up, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my mom used to take care of this patient. He was so good with numbers. If you were to go like this with your credit card, he'll remember your whole number. That was scary. My mom was like, don't bring no cards out around. I was like, what was it? What? She was like, he can recite any number. Like she literally could not pull out any card because
that's crazy.
Like, and he was like 562 378 442. Like, hey man, like hey, you know these scammers out here, bro.
He don't know what that is. He just know he see numbers.
So he'll blurt the numbers out.
Oh man,
those little pockets of excellent genius they have.
It's like they so in another realm that one thing they're good at is it's gonna be good no matter what.
They're great.
They're never gonna be bad. They're gonna be exquisite. There's a dude like that same kid I was talking about. He played the drums and he also he would twirl a pencil back and forth and stuff. And
the little drum line.
Yeah, he would do this back and forth. One day he had one of them fits of rages, bro, where he just like, I'm tired of whatever y'all trying to make me do. I don't want to do it, bro.
Yeah, that's so funny. Well, he said, I'm tired of this church,
he
bro.
He ain't said it, but you just hear the scuffling going on in the back in the middle of the prayer. It's loud here. Quentin, come here. Everybody like, my mom's like, don't you turn around. I'm like,
why? It's a lot of activity I'm hearing.
So much during prayer.
He's like, I gotta turn around.
Especially during prayer, because you're trying to hold it together. Like,
and I'm a person, if you ever see me in a prayer, my eyes will be open.
Oh, the whole time.
My eyes are open. I do not close my eyes for nothing. I have to see whether they be like, oh, we be having Christmas dinner. I'm going to be like, all right, mute the TV so we can pray. I'll be like, yeah, y'all go ahead. I'll be holding hands. I'll be right there. I'll just be, woo, touchdown. Yeah, all right. Amen.
Hey, bro.
Amen. At what age do we grow out of that? Like, what age do we really take in the prayer? Like, he can't really close her eyes.
When women start wearing clothes, it be hard to pray when everybody thick. They don't talk about this enough.
They
in
don't
church.
talk about, bro.
Women in church with them Shein outfits on,
man, them skin tight sundresses.
When you trying to really pray,
I be like,
as a 15-year-old going through puberty, it's a lot.
Man, it's beyond a lot. It's insane.
As a grown man, it's a lot because you be like, damn, you wore that to church.
I'm like, and I can see your crease with that. Man, that is.
You can see that moose knuckle.
I'm a fan. I told like with girls with dresses when they start getting up and dancing. I said because that's when the real praise and worship start.
It is
when they start jumping up and down. Be like, yes,
Lord,
yes.
Your meat done got hard a little bit in them church pants.
And they're like, let's stand up and pray. Hey man, can we sit down?
You gotta grab the bulletin or a fan. Can we just standing up?
We had hymnals. I'm grabbing the whole.
You grabbed the big box. You had the book.
Every national black hymnal. Yes, it's every hymnal. Ooh. We shall overcome. All of them. It's in that little book.
That's how you know it was too hard.
I was just grabbing
the hymnal.
Because it's too awkward. I'm in a position to where I can't really do the belt flip. I can't
flip it up on there.
I can't belt flip, so it's like it's a whole ordeal. But that was the time. I'm glad I went through that phase. I'm glad
it be like that.
Church was fun, bro.
It's one of them ones that I'm like, I'm glad I went through it.
You go to church now?
Stop. What's that?
You go to church now?
Nah, I don't. Well, because I grew up like my mama was Baptist and my dad's side was Muslim. So it's kind of like older. As I got older,
that's some funny shit.
Yeah, as I got older, I kind of like. I'm near my dad now, so I'm like seeing what he was talking about. My granddad, I found out my granddad on his way out, he had 2 women, he had 2 wives. But it's like, don't nobody tell you this. You just find out one day in the mosque. You be like, why granddad coming here with these 2 elderly ladies? And my cousin like, you can do that.
You can do that. But that's my mom dated a Muslim guy.
Did she try to convert?
She didn't know, but. She dated. It used to be funny because when she dated him, like I was, when boys we have this 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade spirit of rebellious. It's like this when we start smelling ourselves a little bit.
We'll be like,
so it was another man that came into the house, and I'm like, at the time it like she put him there, and then so I'm
then
like,
it was you.
Now it's like, all right, now it's Operation Sabotage. Like so, it was.
You trying to sabotage your mama from getting raw?
I can't beat his ass because he's licensed on his hands.
Oh, okay.
Like
FOI.
He's licensed, so it's I can't fuck with him. I'm a 9th grade.
You gonna get beat?
I'm gonna get my ass total fuck up.
Beat so fast,
right? So I used to do shit like, and I just as a kid, I used to wear his gym shorts and put them back in the washer like I didn't, like put them back in the dryer like I didn't wear them. And he'd be like.
Why did you Oh, you trash, bro. What's wrong with you?
Like, I would just do stuff. And then here's the funniest part. There was a racist incident, and I get added on Twitter every year for this. There was a racist incident that happened at my high school in Fort Lauderdale, Carnegie High School. I'm throwing it out there.
He said it.
Catholic high school. Teacher said Ash Wednesday. You familiar with the Ash Wednesday shit? She was like, you don't need to get ashes on your forehead because if you do, nobody will see them. That's what the teacher said. It's 4 black kids, and all of them just looked at me. I'm like, did that bitch just say what I think she just said? So I go home and tell my mom, and this is how you know she was finna hit the fan. My mom said, don't worry, I'm gonna take you to school tomorrow. My mom is a single mom who work at a hospital. The fact that she taking off hours
is wild.
Hey, that is crazy to me.
Yeah.
And then she was just like, don't worry, because we're going to have our lawyer. We're going to have this. And so we went, nigga, we get to the school. The lawyer is my mama boyfriend. Now, he ain't no lawyer, but he's a Muslim, a FOI nigga.
Oh, so respect is already had.
This nigga, and he's at a Catholic school with nothing but whites.
He got his kufi on?
Nigga, no, he had that bow tie. He had like
he came in there.
He had a bow tie, and we walking in there like Denzel Washington when he went to go check in on the dude at the jail. We in there walking.
My brothers.
Man, this nigga said, I'm sitting here. He's sitting, my mom and him. So him, my mom, me. The principal and the headmaster, he's on the other end, and it's a big ass desk, a big wooden, big dresser dress. And he's sitting there talking. And so this is the funny shit. My mama boyfriend was like, yeah, so our client seems to be we have on report like issues and things like, so he's just going down the timeline and shit. I told him, this nigga over here acting like he pulling out paper. I look at that nigga's briefcase. Bitch, ain't a damn paper in there. This nigga's just faking because he can't see the suitcases up.
Oh, he just
this all he see on the other side.
That's hilarious.
I'm over here like my mama like sit down.
Just let him cook.
Just let him cook. Long story short, he flipped the desk. I had to get out of there, so I had to switch schools. That's really why I ended up at university school.
He flipped the desk.
Like he picked that bitch up and said, "Nigga, who the fucking cracker?" Boom, and I was just like.
Like, yeah.
The lady, I'll never forget Miss Alexa. She said, Caitlin, come on out here. Let's just go out and go to lunch. Bro, that shit spread so fast around school, bro. They was like, bro, did it fucking really happen, bro? I was like, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But it was,
FOI
shout out to that.
Play, bro.
But them niggas, hey, I was scared of that nigga. I was like,
FOI, bro.
Hey.
RZA Islam came and did a show.
Oh, I love RZA. I love how shit what he be doing.
Hours before he came, 2 big black niggas came through. Like,
cause he like 6'5", 4 or 5.
He about like 6'6".
Oh, like he tall.
That's a big man.
No,
bro, he big. Like,
yeah.
So we was in here getting ready. So I see people pull up. He was like, "Yeah, they're gonna be here." So they went and
because I know he probably got
check the perimeter, bro.
Because they be like people really be out to get that nigga.
Yeah,
like,
be
you know
a
what
lot
I'm
of people.
Yeah.
So like they had sent some people to come check, make sure everything was all right. We met them. Like I'm setting up the camera. 7 more niggas came out of nowhere. So then while we shooting, I don't even see these, bro. I don't even see these people.
Bro, they walking.
I don't even know it's people outside. I don't even know it's people outside the door.
You just hear dog and they start barking.
I know it's people in the studio downstairs, outside the door, and then I didn't know it's people outside, bro. They do not play.
Bro, like the Minister Farrakhan, bro. Like I like watching like when he be in the area and just the security, bro. Like
bro, it's wild.
Bro,
you ain't never got to worry. Like there's nowhere. Like I would walk
people
around.
That's built like bro, like they're gonna kill me before they get to you.
You can tell.
They're gonna kill me before they get to you.
It's like everybody probably is a jiu-jitsu master.
We're ready to die. We catch bullets out of guns. You hear me? Like we're ready for that life. So, but shout out to I like.
Yeah, bro.
Bro.
That's crazy, bro. Cause
I'm FOI.
It's a real one. Like you really gotta be. Hey, you better quit playing.
But that's a disciplined life, bro. That's why I commend the. I'm not saying they're perfect religion, no, but nobody's perfect. But I say I commend their commitment to like their fasting and
that shit
like
real, bro.
Their just due diligence on whether it's clean eating or
like
and to the people who follow that.
They really
you know
care,
what I'm saying?
Bro.
Yeah, because it's just like I grew up Christian, Baptist Christian, but when they talk, I can listen to, FOI Muslim like people
because they're not saying talking.
I can listen because it's like I don't think it's cool like when Christians or Buddha anybody just be like, oh no, I ain't listening. I'm like, bro, like
we doing the same thing.
Right, listen, like you know what I'm saying? They talking and they're talking what you want to talk, but they just doing it in a very pro-black way. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I've always been open to stuff like that. So
I always tell people like you can't be mad at somebody because they chose a different way of living. It's all the same. If you really look at the different religions, they're the same thing, just different pockets of the world explain it differently. That's all it is.
Corona killed white and black people, motherfucker. So
it don't matter who you pray to, you still die.
You're still dying. I don't care if you praying to the east, west, north, or south. You hear me?
Yeah. Krishna, Buddha, whoever.
Yeah, still coughing.
Taoism. It doesn't matter, bro. It's all the same thing, bro. And they all say the same thing. So those people are like, no, this one better. Like, no.
They just take out this and put that. That's all. Yeah. Like they just take
the
out
same thing.
Yeah.
Treat people as you want to be treated to yourself. Yeah. You reap what you sow.
Yeah.
And treat your body like a temple. Yeah. That's very, very easy.
Yeah.
But we don't.
But here's the thing, I believe, and the OG said this, and when he said it, it stuck with me. Stop using your religion as a crutch. Because a lot of people like say for instance on a gay situation, right? Like gay marriage, right? Gotcha. It's just like people like Christians will according to the Bible, you're not supposed. No, what is it you believe? Get off the Bible. Okay, we know that book. Okay, but say it because I believe it ain't got nothing to do. It's just I believe this is how it's supposed to be. Like, don't use religion as like a crutch. Like, well, the Bible's. No, what do you believe? It ain't. Yeah. Don't use the Bible as your crutch to condemn somebody. Just be like, bro, let me be honest. This is how I believe you, and there's no ill will to you. No, yeah, like I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. I just how I grew up and how I want to run my life. I feel as though, and to each his own. So I feel like we use, and I say black because I'm a black Christian, but a lot of the time, not all, but there's a lot of people that use it as a crutch and they use it to be wavering. To make you feel some sort of way towards a topic y'all talking about. Yeah, and I'm like, bro, it was like, you do know it. We all, like, we got Google and all that. It's like, Siri, is that the right verse that she just gave me? You're like, this bitch is lying. Okay, I knew. Not of God. All right, like, the fuck, like, bro, what is? Oh shoot, Siri heard me say something. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Our phones be like, you see what I'm saying? Hey, they call me. See what happened with Siri? Yeah, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe too. This is good shit we getting right here, man. Also, if you got anything coming up, this probably not gonna come out until like. I got like 10 episodes pre-made, so. Oh, no, I mean, it's probably going to come out like next month sometime, maybe like beginning of March. If a miracle happens, I got some shows coming up in Alabama this month, February, towards the end of the month. But then also March, we're looking to go to Austin, Texas, and do some things. I mean, a couple of Atlanta comedians out there. If you know any connects, man, holla at me. Need all the spots, small spots, big spots. We're just in there trying to network. On Instagram, man, KStriggs, KStriggs. TikTok, same thing. Facebook is comedian KStriggs. Yeah, man, we just out here working, just trying to get better, just trying to network, rub elbows with the right people. Hey, man, proud of you too, man, that you actually take this serious. You one of the ones that I be like, oh, okay, he know what he doing. Yeah, bro. And he just gotta keep doing it. And I don't really know. I know you don't, but it's like, you just got to keep doing it. It's just like, you start seeing your life change, people start seeing you in a different place. And it's weird, bro, and you got to accept it. It took me a minute to accept, like, where I was at, because I couldn't understand, like, how am I famous? Yeah, but I ain't got no money. Like, how could you be famous and broke? Yeah, like, so for those who like fame, you could have that shit. He said the fame, the money, the cars, and the clothes. Like, it's a car, it's a house, it's gonna be hoes. Have you some money. That's all you gotta do, y'all. Look, get you some money. Forget what it look like. When it's a rainy day, are you okay? Yeah. If something happened crazy. If it's a rainy day, are you okay? Because I'm telling you, entertainment and living this life is different. It's like, we don't even live in the matrix. Like, when I say matrix, like 9 to 5 to me, it's like, because you literally have a set time for where you going to do this every day. It's a simulation. Yeah, but for us, we just be looking at it like, I be doing that every day. You're like, you know what? That's crazy. We ain't nothing guaranteed on this side of the fence. Nah, you got to actually go get it. Ain't nothing guaranteed. You got to go get it and give it your all, because it feel better to me to be like, tell people like, nigga, I work for myself. And they be like, oh, for real? What? How long you been doing that? I'm like, bro, I always basically was an independent contractor. But if you had that mindset, you can go in any place and make money, but they're going to cap you. Cap you. Let me tell you something. Don't outshine the master, okay? So you going to make money for that company, but only until you think you better. And then you don't even do it on purpose. It's just like, ask Luca. You get to a point where you do so much and you know so much that you see the flaw in it, and you don't want to like overstep your boundary, but like you just like, yo, we can't fix this, and that's when the problems be. They said, man, they don't like when you ask questions. They don't like that. Yeah. Sometimes some people be so rich that, or just so well off that the things you thinking about, they just be like, that's beneath them. I pay people to think. Yeah, and they just be like, what are you talking about? Stuff that we are scraping to get by on, they're like, nigga, that's my child's problem. Yeah, like, that's you do what on Instagram? Yes, I said, how dare you hit send and post? I would never. You're a TikToker. I watch the phone and have other people scroll for me. Yeah, like facts. Like that is the life. But that should be crazy, man. But I'm glad you out here doing it too, man. I'm about to start here. I know you got to work on Thursdays, but the way life be lifing, bro. I be like, I'll get hit up the day before. Be like, yeah, you got to come so and so on Thursday. Like, no, I'll be. That's what I say, bro. I'll be. Thursday is an active day, but
That mic is a long mic, boss.
Yeah. No, I'm not, because that mic is normally like 2.5, 3 hours.
But that's why I only do it because I know if niggas is like, you in a space where you tired of going around, I'm like, bro, if you want to host, you could cut all of that money through Friday shit out and just do the one spot for 2 hours. Nigga. Yeah. I got new shit that I be having like, oh yeah, let me try this out. And you just do it the whole time.
And that's what, what's name? Because we was like, KJ did it last week, but he was just like, he was up there just going through it, and he was like, shit. He was up there probably for like an hour and a half. He was like, he came back. He's like, oh shit, I just got my first joke. Like,
I be telling him like, bro, if I ain't there and I hit you up, if you want to do it, cool. Like, you will get so much more of it, like on the back end as far as your jokes and shit, because it's coming from a pure place. You just really trying it out.
And niggas will help tag it up too. Like,
bro, that whole room be making monsters. I be like, boy, niggas don't understand. We be having make a hit factory over there at Pier Street.
Then we'll tag it and we was like, hey, bro, and I'll say, hey, dude,
say this.
Swap that and put that first, and you know that shit funny, bro. Yeah. Hey, these niggas ain't laughing. Well, that shit funny. You get that a lot. These niggas high. But that shit funny. You get that a lot at the library.
Yeah, man. I be telling people like, y'all need to come through. We really making another generation of monster comedians. I be wanting to tell people that, and I be like, bro, you know what? We just keep it an Atlanta secret, because real people know. Like when you come there, be like, I know I can work out some jokes. I'm gonna have 10 to 12 minutes, depending on who you are.
Yeah.
And you just work that shit out. Because some of this stuff, I be looking at it, bro, I don't even want to do this no more. Maybe I just got to that point where, like, I be like, man, I don't even want to go here no more. Because I see why niggas, like, be like, you don't see them like that. Because the nigga be working, be tired, bro. I be so tired. You'll end up like, shit, what's today? Monday. Thursday, we had to go do a show in Knoxville. Come back and had to shoot with Country Wayne at 10 a.m. Knoxville is 4.5 hours away. Nigga, we left at like 3 in the morning. Were
you riding?
Nigga, I'm driving.
Oh yeah, look. Of course you got that. Look, nigga. Hey,
driving,
FURG,
nigga.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
FURG, get your ass
driving, my nigga.
Hey, FURG, go there.
I mean, they be like, oh boy. I get there. We shot from like 12, from 10 to like 5.
Did you have to be on the camera shoot, or you was just
well, at this point, I'm probably gonna be writing some of them sketches that they be doing. But, like, it's for other people, but it just was like, oh, I understand what y'all doing. Yeah. And I know the people y'all using, I could write. That's not hard. But it's just like, I'm glad I ain't had to be, because, nigga, I'd have been saying all the wildest shit. Because when you delirious.
Man, fuck dwarfing ass, nigga. I don't know.
You like,
yeah, you gotta keep it clean. You be like, hey, man, what you doing? What are you doing?
It be stuff like that. Like, people think that you be thinking, like, damn, you had to go to 2 different spots in less than 8 hours. Like, yes, I did. And then the next day, we had to go to DJ Unk's funeral. Rest in peace, DJ Unk.
What the hell is funeral like?
Some church on the south side, and Ronnie had to go in there and speak. Like apparently when they first started, DJ Unk, like, and Ronnie and them, they used to call him to like do their comedy shows.
Oh wow!
So like when they first started, when niggas was like first started walking out and all that shit.
Yeah, West Side walking out.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then
that was a time.
Went from there to the LeVar shit.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Bro, it's just like that was the whole. That was bro. I'm about to pass out. I'm so tired.
Nigga went back home and slept with his backpack on. Nigga
didn't even, bro.
Nigga shoes tied, a belt buckle still. Like nigga woke up numb. Nigga.
I just woke up like it's up. It's time to go again. Let's go. Right. What time we gotta be somewhere? Let's go.
That's the life of creators. You wake as soon as you open your eyes. Time to go again.
Yep, you gotta do it again. And most people don't understand that shit. That shit be you gotta do it every day. Non-stop. Even if you don't want to, you be like, all right, let me post
looking at Kai and like all the streaming niggas, do Dennis, all them niggas, Drewski, all bro. This
they
shit.
doing the same shit we doing.
It's the same shit. They just got, you know, a bigger platform.
Crew of people to like.
And now they got a crew. So it's actually, I'm not saying it's hard. That's what I'm saying.
Probably way easier.
That's what I'm saying. Like now it's not I'm pretty sure Drewski ain't posted. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
somebody they got posted.
And if he is cool, but I would think, nigga, hey, let me just be funny.
Yeah.
And y'all, nigga, I pay y'all. I'm getting enough money to fund your life, nigga. Just
we make $3 million a month.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
I can afford a $1,500 retainer editor. Go ahead.
Yeah, please.
Go ahead and
do it that. All.
3,000, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, we'll probably about 3 bands. That nigga probably got to be there all the time. Shout out to my homeboys that stream. That's the cameraman for Kai and AMP and all of them. Shout out to, I don't know, Quez, my homeboy, Quez, Chuck, Quez, all of them. Y'all boys be making everybody look cute. Pause.
Yeah. He said, let me get y'all lighting right, nigga.
Yeah. No, they really do, bro. They be like, bro, these niggas be making all their money.
Bro, lighting is everything, bro.
I remember one time they called. We was in here, bro. I done had some crazy calls of 2024, like that. I could be like, damn, that was real, nigga. Melissa Ford was sitting right there one day. She walked in here, fine as a bitch.
Video Vix.
Fine as a bitch from Joe Button, just straight.
Yeah.
Sat there and was like, hey man, I'm gonna do a podcast. I'm sitting there like, niggas.
With me?
Not for me. It was just with the
Oh, she wanna do that? I'm like, with me?
And I'm sitting like, damn, that'd be bad. And they took her on a tour and stuff. One day we was in here. And they got a call. OG got a call. It was Sci-Hi the Prince. If y'all don't know who Sci-Hi the Prince is, he wrote for Kanye West for like fucking 10 years, 11 years.
Yeah.
Man, he called. He's like, man, I want to do this stream. And then he put him on hold. Hold up. I put you on hold.
He's like, Obama on the phone.
He was like, yeah, no. It was close. He was like, it's Ye and Pusha T. I'm sitting there like,
he said,
what world am I in?
Is this like a conference call? Are we all in this together?
I'm literally sitting there like, what are we doing?
I'm like, hey.
Ye and Pusha T on the other line. It's crazy.
He's like, hold on, I got Ye and Pusha T. Give me 1 second, bro.
Then one day, Kai and them hit up one of our OGs. It was like, bro, we trying to get niggas on, like, do an overnight stream. They had to do like an overnight stream. They want a comedian, so they hit us up and they tried to get 85 South. And the numbers I was hearing, nigga, I would have said yes so fast. Like, but the numbers they were probably wanting wasn't gonna make sense because it's like two made companies coming together and they both, both of them booked and busy, so it's hard.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, shit. What's the name? I seen when he did that with Drewski and K Hart, but they signed up underneath the same
management company.
Yeah, I think so. Like when they did that little over spend the night stream and shit like that.
Spend the night stream, dirty.
Yeah, he said, put on your pajamas and let's read. Let's do vision boards.
I'm like, a vision board.
I'd be like, what do you guys see yourself in 10 years? Nah, but hey, shit, you gotta. And that's the way of the word of creation, bro. You never know who gonna walk in what door, and you never know who gonna open what door. So
and you just be there like, oh,
nigga, I was just coming to get my shit. I didn't even know you.
Bro, that's how a lot of this shit happened with Tip.
He's like, I just left my water. I came back to get my water.
I ended up being at apartments all summer last summer just because. Nigga Ronnie was going through some shit, and I had to go get him from just get the car. I'm like, bro, you gonna be because he don't live in the city, he live in Athens, so I had to go get this nigga.
Ronnie J?
You would think he lived, whole family in Athens, bro.
He live in Athens? That's insane. Well, I'm not saying it's insane, but it's insane.
Yeah, it is. But he was like his I think his girl family and stuff out there.
Oh, okay, so shit.
So it makes sense. His wife, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he comes to the city because I've been seeing him like if he comes to the city,
you don't see him. If he in the city, it's probably me with him because I just know like the nigga don't be out like that, and I be knowing where to go and shit. So, bro, that's how you just being in the right place.
He do the podcast too down here.
In here, it's the actual place, but you gotta be in the right place and right time because that's how I ended up randomly just being at the apartments with Ronnie. He was like, just come. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do. I'm just here. Yeah. I was just watching everything, and then a whole bunch of other opportunities came just because I was just around. And it wasn't like I was like, oh, I want to be famous. It was just like, what we doing today? Are we shooting some stuff? All right, cool. Let's shoot some stuff. Shooting some stuff. The next thing I know, I do all this stuff.
I was going to say, gotta get some behind the scenes.
I did all that. Like, I did all of that, bro.
Impromptu interviews or whatever. Just, create all content. And just
did all of that.
Because looking back 10 years ago, I was like, nigga, that was... Damn, bro, that shit. Nigga, if I see something with me 10 years on it right now, nigga, I'm glued to it. Nigga, I'm like, oh, but that's crazy. Look where I was.
Man, it be stuff I be looking at. Damn, I was doing that back then.
Yeah, niggas out here wearing Roscoe Dash mohawk. Damn, that was me.
That was crazy, bro. I used to be bigger than this. Well, how much you weigh?
I'm 250, 255 in that range.
I used to be like 205.
Yeah.
Just big. I used to just wake up, eat weights for just breakfast. For no reason. Just big than a bitch for no reason. Uh-huh. And niggas is like, bro, I forgot that.
How much you weigh now?
I'm like 180.
Oh, okay.
It was no need for me to keep lifting all this.
And this all college shit too. I gotta eating habits.
Bro, you just gotta eat 1 meal a day. You be sure.
That's what I was doing. And I got back down to like 2. Already,
you just start feeling your knees feel better. You're like, damn, I can bend all the way.
That's what I'm saying because I got like, bro. I tell people I'm 29 years old, but bro, I played football my entire life through college.
Your body is.
Nigga, I'm 40, 52 years old.
Oh yeah, like, you need to do yoga.
Nigga,
I need to do yoga, bro. I'm telling you, like all the niggas I know that's retired, anything, I be like, bro, go do yoga.
What about I seen Pilates too? They be kicking.
Same thing.
Yeah, Pilates.
You end up looking like a bad bitch, but you gonna be cut up. You gonna look like a goddamn. You gonna look crazy if you do it every day, and take care of your body, bro. You'll be like, nigga, I never needed weights. What we doing?
Nigga, shout out to the calisthenic niggas, bro.
That'd be me looking like I'm straight out of jail.
Bro. Like now I'm starting to get back on the weight side, but like, bro, to anybody that wants to get some definition, some tone, push ups, sit ups, dips, burpees, pull ups, anything body weight. You don't need weights, bro. Lunges,
none of that shit, bro.
You can get. I'm not saying
you get big as a bitch.
You can get
real
swole
fast.
and cut and lean too. So I'm telling y'all this with fat and flab on me, but it's. Now I'm not. Now don't think I'm just sloppy. Don't ever think that, because I'm not. But it's just like
It takes some time.
Yeah, it takes time and discipline.
Hey.
So yeah, shout out to all the niggas that that's counting down a 20-year bid.
Niggas like, becoming all big as hell.
He be like, damn, nigga,
how you get this big in the big house?
The nigga, he said, yeah, that's why it's called the big house.
Have you ever had a nigga try to take your cornbread?
Yeah.
Not today.
Not today. He said, you come over here and touch my cornbread, it's gonna be some ass whooping up.
Hey, that's top. That's one of my favorite movies. Life, Forrest Gump, what's the one? Apocalypto.
Mm-hmm.
And it's another one.
I gotta ask you this question there, because I'm doing this. I'm doing a series for this.
Okay.
I need you to rank your most like to least like Fridays. Next Friday after that.
What's the first, second? What's the one with Day got the pink shirt on?
Next
Friday. Okay. Friday after next first. Next Friday.
Okay, so you go 3, 2, 1. So you go 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a 2, 1, 3 guy.
Okay.
So I say I'm a 2, 1, 3, but sometimes I go 2, 3, 1, 2.
Because like.
And so I called Kamal about this. I called one of my other old partners, older guys, and they was just like, all them said 1, 3, 2, and it was just like because of the nostalgia of Friday.
I just be like, was it funny?
Yes,
I don't go off on no nostalgia.
My thing is, I go off of funny quotables. I know Mike Epps had the best character.
Nigga, yes, absolutely,
the best character in all the Friday trilogies. He had the greatest character, but for some reason, a lot of people say a lot of people not next Friday because it's just like, oh, it's the stigma of when you get the money, move to the white side, and then it's just like, oh, you leaving the hood, and but I'm like, I just felt like the collection with Mike Epps, Baby D, Pinky intro, Michael Black. I can't get jiggy with this shit. This is John Blake.
Such a good.
It's so good. I just think it's, and then Chico, No More Locked Doors. So it's just like
it was great, bro.
And I'm not saying Friday or Friday after things don't have it, but the
characters was better.
It just popped a little bit more, and the picture was better. Like I think it had the best picture out of all.
Oh, you talking about the front?
No, just the entirety of the movie. I think.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
I just think it had like the best, like just quality of the picture and everything like that.
Like the first one, I get it. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. But I'm just like, I'm gonna put you last.
I'm a funny guy, so I can sit and watch Friday, because as I get older, it's like the Bernie Mac show. As I get older, as I'm being around kids, it wasn't funny when I was young. But now I watch Bernie Mac and I start crying laughing. Or I watch Friday. It's just like, because the old nigga, like, word of the day is J-O-B, job. Like, that's funny to me because, like, I'm a nigga working. So
and you be like, I get it. I understand.
I get it. But I put, a lot of people put next Friday last. And I'm like, damn.
Next Friday or Friday last?
No, a lot of people put next Friday last. They go either 1 or 3 first.
Okay.
And then the vice versa, and then next Friday.
I see that, but I'm 3 to 1 till I die, because I feel like the characters is in it, nigga. It just was good. I personally feel like it was good. And then like, people gonna be like, well, no. I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to argue. I'm just telling you what I heard.
That's why I asked. I'm just like, but most guys who like late 30s, early 40s, they always put Friday first because of a nostalgia purpose.
I don't ever be caring about nostalgia. It don't make sense.
It's like season 1s are always the slowest.
Because it's the first season. That's what I'm saying. So it's
like with Franklin. That season was good, but the other seasons was heavy hitter power.
Yeah.
Was cooking. Breaking Bad. The first season was cool, but the other seasons was cooking. So I'm like, I don't know.
It's just like rappers. Like, they always it's always 3 albums, and then the rest of them be...
Yeah.
That's how I feel because the first three albums is like you.
You like Future?
Yeah, I don't know what he be on.
You just got banger on banger on banger on banger on banger on banger. This nigga got like 10 bangers an album.
Bro, you never realize how good Future is until you start looking at like all of his catalog.
Until you start seeing the hype of when he come up with an album. You don't realize how good he is until you see, Future coming out with an album, and then you just see the hype. And then you just go back to what he was doing. It's like, damn, he did have that. He did have that. He had that hit.
Bro.
Future is hands down the best in the club, like, song maker.
Oh, absolutely.
The best in the club song maker, Future has it.
I don't even know. And
yep.
And what's even crazier,
much mad, bro, that nigga
the singing Future be good too.
The singing, yes. Yeah.
And you, like, as a man, I don't be listening to the singing Future, but I just started listening, like, wait a second. He been doing this, bro.
I'm taking Future, like, Migos is up there. Migos is up there too for club bang. But if I want to get, Future is like reliable. Every time. Nigga, every time you can blindly pick Future and just put a song and it's gonna take the party
up and through there.
It's gonna take it up and through there, bro.
Oh man, it's so many songs that you be like, damn, this is where I was at in life.
And so many songs that mainstream, like it's just radios. Like when he comes out with an album, like they may play one, but nigga, you keep listening to that radio. It's this one.
Did you know Mask Off was
Mask Off?
You know, he made that. That was a civil rights song that he flipped.
I didn't know that.
It's like a actual soundtrack for the civil rights. It's got a actual album. He took one of the songs off there and made Mask Off and made us rap about Percocets and Molly.
Percocet.
Bro, when I found that out, I was like, yo.
Molly Percocet.
I've been finding out so much shit about music. Like MC Hammer song, Doom, Can't Touch This. You know that's Rick James? That he got Super Freak. Doom.
Yeah.
I found that out yesterday and I was like,
yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I think I
heard something.
I was like, niggas been flipping hits for years, for decades.
Oh yeah, like a lot of
the hits that was hits.
Like who do that a lot? Who take a lot of what's the light skin?
Tory Lanez?
Bruno. Like, you know, he take classic, and he flip them, but he make cuts. Tory
definitely got a hold. Tory do it a lot.
Tory just go to the record store and just get albums.
T-Pain, go.
But yeah, bro, but it's just the art, but the art doesn't change. It's all like
it's the same.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas just reinvent it, evolutionize it. You know what I'm saying?
And what's crazy about comedy,
if that's a word, I don't know.
And like the fact that we on social media, like we reinvent ourselves. I feel like we should every now and then. I think what's the name
gave me Hank Denson. He said 6 weeks. 6 weeks you should reinvent yourself. Whether that's taking pictures, whether that's doing new jokes, whether that's comedy club, networking, whether that's social media content. He said 6 weeks. He said, motherfucker, he said your life can change in 6 weeks.
Facts, bro.
It can change tomorrow, to be honest, but he's like 6 weeks is a...
Yeah. Because I'll be like, bro, what's the next version of yourself online?
That's like
that you see yourself.
Yeah, that's
like,
like
do you
6... No.
You never even think about it. Then it's shit you got to think about because it's like you do UGC, you are a comedian, but you also got to you get sick of doing the same shit over and over.
Yeah.
And then your people on your page get sick of seeing you doing the same shit over and over. So now you got
unless you in one of those niches that you can, unless you're in a niche that can always do the same thing but evolve.
Well, as you already are though.
Yeah.
That's what the platform is.
So I'm like, it's just like when what's his name, Nate Russ, when he did Bugging, you know what I'm saying? When he did that, he did like 3 seasons of that,
and then he got to flip to something else because it's like
bam, this. Let me find out what else I can do. Now he coming out with the shout out Nate Plates. Make sure I go check him out.
Oh, he cooking now.
Yeah, now he doing like a little dope.
You cooking with Kai out here, Nate?
He said, "No, nigga, it's cooking with Nate, nigga. Nate Plates, nigga. Nate Plates." But now he's reinventing shit that. Because I see him do some cooking shit before, but I can tell he likes it. So it's just like now I'm doing something I like. I already got a good following from this. I'm like,
I can bring him over to my world.
Because how can you reinvent the wheel? So it's like, how can I bring my comedy into UGC? So that's because nigga, we funny now. If I'm making content for companies, I could be a funny content company maker. Like,
bro, I be ready to hit on my fucking LinkedIn. Like, bro, we finna cook up for what you need,
bro. That's what I gotta update my LinkedIn.
Bro, LinkedIn actually really, bro, they need shit. Like, You gotta think we the bridge between companies. If you already know how to make UGC, you're a bridge between companies and like regular people, because we make the bridge.
We're
but
the
they don't know how to
piece.
do it.
We're the adapter to the computer. So it's like you have my hard drive and I have the computer. How do I get these?
We the
adapter. We're the adapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of companies, you just gotta put yourself in a position for the companies to see you as such and have the proper. You know, maybe they want to see you look a certain way or whatever the hell they have.
Because that's what they do when I do my interview. They be like, hey, can you wear like a lighter color? Just try to get this hair.
So you got to realize like, oh man, I understand I'm a product now. Now you be like, damn, I'm a product. Now you got to see me in certain lights on certain platforms. Like, it's certain stuff I'll post on Facebook, I won't post on Instagram.
I'm a
stuff on TikTok.
That's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try to do like a TikTok friendly thing. Like just for TikTok, just to see. Because it was like you want to post on everything, but it's just like I want to see, because of the videos that I come across and the style that I see, I want to see like, you know, how it, but you just got to be consistent behind it, but I want to see how it translates.
You just got to do it every day. Like I'm on this kick the next couple till I got this show in March. I'm going to do 3 posts a day on all the platforms. I'm like, I'm so tired of looking at my phone. Like I'm just all right, let me just do these green screens. People fucking with the green screen.
I hate, that's the only thing I hate about content. Like, nigga, you have to be on your phone.
Yeah, and then I like literally don't like my phone no more. Like, I'll post and be like, ugh, get this away from me.
Bro, my phone is on D&D every day.
Oh, mine always is. People be like, your phone on D&D.
I called you and you didn't pick up.
I'm
my
sorry.
mama and grandma called me too, and I didn't pick up for them. So,
bro, I do it all the time, bro.
I'm not, like, I like looking at it, but I don't like looking at it, bro. Like, I'm on my phone too.
It's too much, bro.
Too much to where a nigga going crazy, bro.
You will, bro. I get out my phone and be like, I need to go outside and look at trees.
I said, bitch, let me go smell a leaf.
Bro, I do it every time.
let me go see what this nature smelling like.
Cause you can't. That's the balance. I be telling people, like, if you do a lot of stuff on the computer, you gotta go outside. It's not an if and a but. It's your body requires it.
Because like if you sit down, that's how your hip spread. Get your ass up. All people at the doctors, at the hospitals, get up and walk around. That's why.
Facts.
Get up and walk around. Cause like, bro, when I be sitting at my desk, I'll be like, I feel like my ass getting flat. No homo. You know what I'm saying? But you just feel like slap. Like it's
you
just
feel like you get slapped.
Just
like
get my life together. Let me sit the fuck up. Let me go walk around. Like I be in the classroom doing squats. I'm like, hold on, bro. I need to.
Man.
Let me get right, bro. But yeah,
you on this like, because then now you gotta look at yourself as a product. People in companies that get management and stuff for show, like to do comedy shows and be managers or comedians, they be looking to see like how can people make money off you, which is what we're all doing.
Yeah, 100%.
But they be like, well, where can we put this person? Like, who is his audience, and like how can we make him make money for us?
And it's also like what can we get for the least amount of work too?
Oh yeah, man.
So it's like with these. Oh hey, what's your following? Like nigga,
that's the worst.
I have never started until like 3 years ago when I like started doing stuff. People going asking for your follow. I'm like,
bro, it's crazy, right?
Like, and here's the thing, and they have a red asterisk by it, meaning you have to fill it out. Like it's not like an optional thing.
It's like, yeah, we doing this by this. Like if you don't have enough followers,
if you don't have at least 10K, go away.
Yeah, like, on any platform.
Like on any, like if
I'll be cooking, I'll be like, bitch, I got all of the Ks.
I said, look, I ain't got follower Ks, but I got like Ks on TikTok, bitch. So
that's all that matters.
I am in the building, but yeah,
I gotta download me TikTok again. I took it off my phone and deleted it.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I gotta go on the
TikTokerton.
Yeah, I gotta get, or I just upload it on the PC.
And then also I gotta take advantage of on the desktop version of TikTok. You can you can schedule your uploads.
Oh yeah, you can do that on the.
I can't do that. I tried.
I'm gonna just do that shit and then upload.
That's what I'm saying. It's just easier for me because I'm like,
smart. I'm about to just do that now. Like,
you can
airdrop it.
You can put that shit like I did like 10 videos and just spread them out, and I just like because TikTok, but that shit, oof. Just TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, doing all this shit.
It's the same shit for different platforms.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not like, bro.
I try to make the shit one time and then put it all on the platforms. Just be like, bro, I did.
Because I don't think Facebook has a schedule which they need to get on.
They don't care. Yeah, they do. They have one.
They have a schedule.
You only can do a month. Trust me. I've used it a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, I need to get a schedule then.
But make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'm sure this is over an hour, man. Let them know where they can find you online.
Yeah,
bro.
again, man. KStriggs on Instagram, KStriggs. On Facebook, comedian KStriggs, same way, and on TikTok, KStriggs as well. Like I said, got some shows up in the city. We'll be traveling, looking to go to Texas and New Jersey, Philly, that north area. And yeah, if you got something, man, you got something popping, you like what you see, man, holla at your boy, man. We working. I said, grind don't stop. Hey, hustle all day. Hustle all day, man. But yeah.
All right, and we out.
Yep.
Pussy.